kono apa ho sima aduonum baako pepepe akasima nkono na nondu abo asama betra se bio media agudie mu nsem ebro ba bia wo bia o hwe na utie yen bigina crew ni nyina nan ema mu nyina chi aba program yi eso donko na ya pegye mu breaking news eso ebeba donko pepepe na fe no mienu DJKA obepru ni minim abebonyo papa bi ewo eye studio ha yɛne mu ɛwɔ bi ɛkapa mu bi anyina fidie mfamfiri akora ɛma mu nyinaa akɔ aba Tony atrase anɔpa bia ɔna de ama no ne nsɛm no ɛbrɛ yɛbɛkɔ no hɔ na afei ɔde ama no ne nsɛm kakra ɛnso abrɛ yɛn ɔti anka live ɛnso ɛwɔ nkran ne mpɔtam mu nyinaa Kessben 92.9 Kessben 92.9 ɛwɔ nkran ɛne mpɔtam hɔ ɛnso ɛnyinaa ɛnyɛ hɔ nko a DSTV channel 364 DSTV channel 364 sanso na mo amoshe Go TV no channel no 121 onsa ebeka yen se uko Facebook and YouTube yenye na ho Kessben television eno nso onsa ebeka yen digital television bia sanso na multi TV decoder no yenye na enso ewo ho DAB plus receiver no kopebi se woni bia mpamcho Kessben 3.3 ye wosu kumasi ene nkran baby a wo bia onsa ebekan Tony atrans yen kon way na enra after 51 unbeaten games Bayer Leverkusen ebawiye ewo Dublin Aviva Stadium ho na enye asem ketwa kwa Tony edi ni nyina ebre Atlanta almost history omo aye ewo Italian soccer emu ni nyina Tony edisa history nyina no ebebre adimola wow Nigeria up Nigeria abrante ne share 3 goals nyina ede Atlanta yebefiri ho na yaba Euro 2024 preparations are countries no eye any players amodo mo ekowura ho managers amodo ne and some are free countries ni be camps ni ade Tony abobo no ani na odi ebre transfer stories odi ni na enso ebre yen as I say cup games trophy games are trophy ni cups ahodo season so weekend pi ebeba so Tony the details ni na enso ebebre anyeye ewo Europa final match na Atlanta share ya DFB Pokal game and so beba so you benya chance asuma Leverkusen for omo ebusaro no Manchester United omo any Manchester City cup match ben and omo so ebebo Tony any details in your weekend and that's some ketwa kra na fe ya ba Africa be hede ekoso enso ewo bibi mema awal Mohammed be transfer ni nyina bebre awa ene obesha se ewura Heart of Oak ene Kumasi Asante Kotoko big game eba so Baba Yara Stadium shasa keka ho nsem kakra de na mpese so odi tudwa Fabra 0551599933 0551599933 Fabra na yanwendwe ho kakra na donko ba ni nyina no ya peja yemu Montana de Tony na so me chesika na sika na me 3000 cedis 3000 cedis aya 30 million and me che e de amamwa mode mo ho eka grey ho Kessben passport *256 *2 hash *256 *2 hash dial na was select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi and ya tro e ho udi hu wuramu a number of tickets abetim de awuram bia ho de betimi bia no ba ku bia be cost to 5 Ghana cedis ba ku bia be cost to 5 Ghana cedis entifa hu wuram na yeni agro mate ye chesika na ye say ho yare na ye di agro na nsmp na entertain ho kopem se donku ebo
bibia
kakra na ye wild kakra sa kopem se donku bebo all remember where Tony anu see ya me che ye 3000 cities edin kan 30 million when ho na beko Montana.
Medasipi award winner. Kosua ne twagum Kosua 256 *2# na fe was selected option 1 Kessben FM na fe Kessben cash pots no so the home ajimu den ye call enko for close on tiama etie for ene ahefo akwa ben chase FM free euros are basso Germany on the 14th of June kopem on the 14th of July. 1 solid month and a Jumedi no air bustle our diamond shaft. Say hosting no our Germany here. I will see various countries no air and check na Italy Ebenimo squad for the Euro said other countries at me and name Gary Southgate said Scotland at other countries are Omodomo squad and so Alberto Ja Portugal yomo there and so etimi aba and China Luciano Spalletti at Italy there eba na ehwemu extra say Juventus omo Midfield onya 7 months ban because of betting no obetimi apiemu na professional squad no ne din etimi aba enti Fagioli any player say Italy for professional list ne beba no na din enso ewomu yenko Netherlands aso Van Dijk Liverpool captain na ono anso ana ebeli di Netherlands aba Euros no o se ayene ya pass Premier League way Liverpool entimi anje nemum o ready for the Euros say Netherlands ba omoba no omo betimi abetire bibi yenten sema Van Dijk Netherlands captain no or the atuja.
The other day I wanted to get the title. I wanted to win the title and I wanted to win the cup. I wanted to win all of it, but we couldn't do that unfortunately because we weren't good enough in the decisive part of the season.
Well, the level that you reach now, how prepared you feel going into your first tournament with the national team in the Euros, also being the captain. So how excited are you about all of that?
I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Obviously, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, like you said, leading out the boys, I did it obviously in Qatar in the World Cup, but obviously the Euros is next door for us. It's in Germany, of course, and family, friends, and hopefully a lot of Dutch fans will be there to support us, and we need.
Way Van Dijk Netherlands captain also ball captain Amba no lady or mine Echo World Cup Qatar and so bena hua so be san so chichira homa no na wa lady Netherlands akọ Euros because Germany na tournament na eba so friends family ni ko 4p ebepa na omabe rally behind Netherlands nti omachi also mutimi BB tournament tournament na ni abrehu ye pa we ensema Van Dijk atujwa yenkon Aviva Arena Dublin, Enrada or Ireland, and a Europa League final so Emma Atlanta, South 51, unbeaten games are na Leverkusen na enjoy Enra na omu 52nd game. Nenso Enra ekura last stop odia. And Wuyen Enra Ademola Lukman up Niger, Niger. Ono na to first goal Oshe Ekon Oshe Eno and Oshe San Ademola Lukman third trick no and I hear our Kessben television so Gian Piero Gasperini coach Emma Atlanta yes Nakopon or Mre Mobile coach no afin and what is 66 years 117 days in his managerial career where any trophy when ya so many coaches at young ages no more a pejat trophies and so power deal almost 67 years. Afei Naninsa also trophy mu ampa twedi ampon ewo mre MOBA. Enti enna match highlight a course no and I hear our Kessben television so Alonso Kawanutum Gian Piero Gasperini and ASA guest channel and the actual Zabiel Alonso. Now after the game Alonso Kasai also a hand pass Leverkusen Omalusu sa match we Nebom omo ewo another cup final DFB Pokal Omebebo na me eya duma Saturday DFB Pokal ni another opportunity somebody hwini na omo enya trophy mo yente nsama Jabi Alonso coach Emma Leverkusen the tuja.
I think it was about today individually they were better and as a team as well, so learn from that. It hurts that it comes in a big day the defeat, but we have another final on Saturday and we will try to learn from today. For me the result today doesn't change a bit.
No.
How proud I am from my players or what we are doing. You know, it hurts because we wanted to lift that trophy, but you can't get everything. We were lifting the Bundesliga on Saturday, and we'll have the chance to lift the Pokal on Saturday again. So yeah, it doesn't change the effort.
German
that the
DFB
guys.
Pokal Saturday. Kaiserslautern and Leverkusen and Airborne. In Alonso say, Enra se trophy from Munsa Saturday dear. Another opportunity also on Peja another trophy. Now one to also or the Kakradi so now the other two jack. And it's almost MP every almost first defeat of the season. Since we know branch your Musa defeat we amomo a DP. I'm learning from this defeat. Alonso anyway so.
For sure, we will learn. Everyone, myself as well. I know that I will learn because these defeats in a final, you don't forget them. Yeah, because we had a big chance. We had put everything for today, but it didn't go as planned. We were not on our best level. Everyone, myself included. So we will learn from today.
Zabiel Alonso oye coach Emma Leverkusen and a defeat no ahanopa and also still another opportunity to say DFB Pokal against Kaiserslautern there on Saturday among Ebeje double this season. Now Ademola Lookman the hat-tricker Nigeria player now about hat-trick and after the game also on the ghost before the game, there was so much confidence. He said, "I had the confidence now. The call match, the man ball hat trick. Look, man, Ademola Ekasai."
Yeah, we played a fantastic game tonight. In all areas, I think from the first minute we showed our intent. We played a fantastic first half, and in the second half, we didn't rest on our laurels. We kept pushing. And we got opportunities and we won the game today. I've always had the confidence in my ability.
And so the time your self-confidence no bet me as avalanche of ghosts and me and Samoa and Ademola Lookman and I be the first ever player. Just Europa League final. Why very decisive? We'll be in our 3 goals. Oh, Europa League, After and young African player and the first ever player. What me I Sadeno. Enra Ademola ni goes na FA pass the issue our Kessben television so na Atlanta fans no enyo bia na timi e Dublin Ireland ebi mo stay our Bergamo nti am organize a fan pack said 2018 Kessben media yenso ye bi e Duffield Towers car park here was that was in chain ho apɛ no Enra okɔ Bergamo fan packs various fan packs any gia esi ho no because Atlanta have a trophy na enye isi kra mo me Atlanta fans ne bi e wo sa packs no
soprattutto anche Zappa che ottiene guarda mette la palla dietro e poi sbuca Lukman che anticipa quindi la Palacios che rimane fermo grande pressione e grande gol dell'Atalanta è schizzato come una molla Gianpiero Gasperini bombo campo
Enti ghost ne ba na Atlanta fans ne celebrate elsewhere our Leverkusen Germany but Leverkusen fans so man team and travel and call Dublin and then so all fan packs na babia ayedin mommy ehwe Atlanta de na fans ne celebrate we de na akwaku yusun or how any ajajo nko we Leverkusen fans am fan pack Leverkusen am fan packs and no other Germany na bebia ataidin some be lose on first match of the season pa ka enya slim margin beer and ramiensam a na omo e consider na Leverkusen fans no omo esu no na Atlanta fans na throughout the night Bergamo omo eye dede etonyom nko a we Atlanta omo fans Bergamo even light post and no other sign post na omo so Bibia light any pole I was so dear baby I'm fire na traffic light impo I'm going to celebrity and you monko and throughout the night Atlanta fans no omotoye Enti omona Ayo no bimpo enya niwa adabi eno ada e the city of Bergamo chata nyina said the show our Kessben television so omni tree streeter eno aka sawodo kofo chirebi Atlanta afei na omaje a major trophy e Europe eno celebration ko a ana e call so am throughout the night obekai Said Kolasinac or a former Arsenal player no could blame him say he is done and dusted and now only the first time because of Ipra. Nemo the more so after the game Okasai.
I think a lot. It's a fantastic night, I think, for the club and for the whole staff, for us as a team, and we will enjoy it.
We are Said Kolasinac, or no, a former Arsenal player. And we are now a part of the historical team. Atlanta for Eddie Alefti, the Europa League. Yanko Bermenica, sir, Vincent Company, a former, a belly coach, or Domo Aqua Championship. Believe it or not, Bermenic and the Drake Chilipa. Omo enrich agreement, sir, Company. So the Belly Aqua Championship no mu nanso obey a better coach e wo Bermenic nti omugu so a omo no edin komo obeka Craig Bellamy ono so a former Liverpool player say ekoba say Company osili sa deal ya obesa the Craig Bellamy eko as one of his assistant coaches omo team aboa ama the backroom staff no omo achieve a lot with Bermenic omo a football club Thiago Motta and Bologna ebe meeting na the decision are taken yaka final osana adwena enye ohia Bologna obeka chom say ne mind no already made wadi nkan abona adwene mu po say Juve na okakofenti panifo ene international omo empathy we no Thiago Motta enko coaching aye Juventus omo a football club no De Laurentiis
yabeko Laurentiis na mame famfam say Kessben 92.9 Accra yenya challenges kakra am I free from him. But I no, yet me assign a baba.
Oh, we are back.
Yes. And the Kessben 92.9 at for Potemoniana and Christ in Miamia who do be break, Volta and Miamia who do be break, more a tico, you know, a fair engineers, no, technicians, no, or more ama and Yama assign a babak. And you're back or 92.9 Accra. Tony Anusia may sign at a dear Michadi Dinkai. 3,000 cities, 30 million. Kanwe fa ho kan first sika me ba beteno ho na bia na phone so na eba. Tony
very important because so na fa ho gym na 3,000 so ebetimi ababeye wo dia other De Laurentiis ADL Napoli president or the Stradie at Italian Federation and aban nim said Italy clubs na edoso 20 edoso no do sikasam na kwakwa eboachi widin enti nkabe ya ka ban no enye nhyehyeye ema Serie A clubs no omo enti so about only 8 na very very vibrant they are kanin na no omo esoso ema na ye ma enti nkaye enti so kakra na for Italian clubs no so enti em benefit we any other said dia Aurelio De Laurentiis ADL Napoli president no and so Eddie Atuja AC Milan and Stefano Pioli ebe party ways at the end of the season. Paulo Fonseca and the manager yate say obe replacing Stefano Pioli AC Milan omo enso aso say Hans Flick enya giatum on Barca a conclude ama two parties na official announcement Hans Flick eba be a new manager edi ama Barca ama Javi enso efini post as Barca omo a coach no and a boss before say omo take a decision omo contacted players omo any Hans Flick aye juma ebu baako aye Ike Gundogan any Hans Flick juma as Germany national team player any manager in terms seeking opinion beside adwen say pamo Javi akofa Flick now there onim nipa because on na ye juma pen gena beka and also Hans Flick juma ne there oya there pa nemom onye obi a very very straight onye a tough manager onye obi a oyo impose measures on players or very very calm now oba juma eno ne convince dekwa ene omo any Hans Flick and so I reach agreement to say omo ye juma as Barca omo manager Ronald Araujo ekwakoye certain say den a obe free Barca because office ne ba na eba contract extension na Barca e dey man nyina no onye ne so obe consider ye be kan Aston Villa so much show interest say Chelsea say Thiago Silva e kodia or say Ronald Araujo and be replacing Chelsea nya bre say omo nya Ronald Araujo a omo enso epe Real Madrid a striker Joselu on the Madrid qualify semi-finals and the Madrid ball finals of the UEFA Champions League. Saudi Arabia said they will see attractive offers no ehu or be ball alone. Emma Madrid person keeping for the next 1 year. Now so Saudi Arabia clubs nenya banhua omon enso epeno Vinicius Junior or say Louis Nazario de Lima Ronaldo Muchumudu oka original Ronaldo na zero fans ne edwa or say original Ronaldo and action in crown and then the kasa 1-on-1 and I say I'm not your play football mu 1v1 say when you be 1 against 1 na o twetwe and now 1v1 the goalkeeper and no man tips kakra and no sua ya after the trim ama necessary goals no why improving master said you be as Vinicius Junior wa ba a better player Joao Felix Barca for per say man ST or Barca because let's go play no ball alone na Joao Felix no Barca for any second team out on into omko say 1 year additional loan BM on make team akofano no BM so me ball the next 12 months on loan and fan Emma Barca Hendrick remember the boy no fan from Brazil no you be saying say DNT and a PSG buy ya or snowball mo or say a dream come true so be ball at the Amamadu to tell Amadu the buy no one consider option square no because not only choice no person of following dream and until the man choose you remember the head of Paris Saint-Germain and then other clubs no Yanko Czech Republic and game back echo so na a cup final match na said to try for them AC Emma home so no Czech Republic and Antakwankwan our gamer a team ever so and even pundits on a discussion no and Mommy and head the course of TV so I want your panel discussion or package. You answer obi amani or makonya bako na entekwano I started say AC or park no so enti TV station here set up or park no so omon egu so me discussion na fan bako mani akonya na me nko a enka omo a omo ye sa discussion no ka obi enso timi French Czech Republic there and the course no na enye fe dia agro kra Ashley Cole ebo for Chelsea kwanya omo ene Pochettino e party ways no Ferdinand say Chelsea a bigger club who what managers be dim say Karen McKenna Enzo Maresca any others omo fiswa a whole Chelsea and here can Chelsea in manager or tried and tested. Declan Rice in the first season with Arsenal League no team Angie Nemum Akoye Pan Alison Becker offers from Saudi Arabia and so eba the here or training so after the Man United JCU so for United but train with fear no show mu JC
ya na dey mo mpesa
oh so on you go to
ever on some Pia season so be say club ya JC and okay or a big man a superstar okay enti nye ononkwa Roberto De Zerbi so kan Michael Sanchez so kan and fe Thomas Tuchel grading wom
yes
Pochettino replacement no e dey be kwa
but Ferdinand say Chelsea a big Nico say mo fa sankoda no Chelsea a big go Chelsea so mo fa manager so
okay
e bi mo fa so
yeah
Ferdinand football
De Zerbi nim fiswa
De Zerbi dey Brighton Brighton some ko fa Porter
amfa Tuchel fiswa Thomas Tuchel
that's all about the Mabel Champions League
say second one which mean number 2 ana
second
Kruma
for actually second Camina well
okay
Kruma for naturally so second Camina more yeah
okay
second Camina there compound other option
all right coach bi enu wa ba Madrid akwasa ba biom
oh Carlo Kraba Zidane e back yes situation is different
na pesa okaro no hadi akalo ye zakamo ko ka second coming nya kama faro okay turn your fence ya na min ko cha de me kwa ko cha 3,000 cities 30 million enti why ana ebekọ ne ho region ben ana nipa kro no be free ayoba anase oye berima bones madiswa e wo Kessben.
Yo, manager, I work Kessben Media. Said yo, manager, I work Kessben Media. Said yo, my son, the cash room. Nanka wo artist canos into me. I'm saying, 3,000 na me hu na say Joe see 2,000 na say Joe dane na no 10 na say then 15,000 Ghana cedis and e kwama 5 lucky winners enya asem ketu wo so wo hwa betimi de ho agim wo ye MTN user Telecel user and no answer for phone no *256 *2 hash send na select the first option no wo ye bisa ticket back we 5 Ghana cedis do up be ya boshem afa bo pin fe de acho yen kwai why they winning the first 3,000 no na be ya oba na se be ma Ghana hin for no wo why they win ye Kessben cash pot lucky number ni ye 0537 934 star 0537 934 star me ba chaw so number ni na o share Kessben television na o tie Kessben 92.9 Kessben 93.3 a check it na wo ankasa di ho dance say Laka Roman Kessben cash pot 3,000 Ghana cedis has been sent or credited to your wallet 0537 934 star 3,000 call I got 12,000 more to give away say Joe
masom madeswa ewo adwuma mu ha oh all right ya fancy na me ko twetwe nkomo kakra mo messages no enso ba na eba me kwa ba na fi ma behwe kakra enso de amamo Dr. Adams ewo studio ha na yene no ko twetwe nkomo kakra Amen Scientific Herbal Hospital Dr. Adam Doc say eye
na no so jo ahwade ho pa
ele nyankopon asipa ahon keka ni obi bia na say obi bi police ni wo so dem o family
na me so nya na mtwika
na otwika okay
nti omo de no modi kita ho bebre
okay
yes ara of
busa we ni imprem no ami busa wa be so cast ma obi bia nya police leader
obi bia
okay
okay well me nya mo bia air police for but omo kra me time ho mo sa
okay
but me am ni omo interaction na mama share ni mo bi
you're very smart yes to say okay can obi bia o dum say yes you train you pa
me no more dingi tan wa chenti I me share kakra from
unya civilian yes very smart very smart
the only the point I said so me ba high me so me bebre e o me appearance me say all the time no I was say enu de crab at least I said
yeah when kasara said that go to no ma video dey na dey brain I don't pay
that's so the fact that we dey for na you find chance from come bibia wo hwa na se we take Kessben na no pay and ne crowd program na futu kakra na de be ma yahwefo no yetie fo no pay na last week na yedin komo efa fibroid yare no ho me so utie kumasi anoma ye wo atwoma tachiman enye biye de no atwoma tachiman ohwimase wo fanse kwara so no ma branch no e wo ho no ma wo akra so na abadomi anasa klagon yo 2 e wo akra domi so so ndo so kwa me na free klagon ho no the number is 0277
00 1234
a brilliant say engineer kan nyina na ofra there will be an obisa na ya chi mo de achiro last week ne kasafa fibroid ho na ya bono tofa ene na ya de no si na fe futu na me kanom e da to so ma tifo because man on yes can be oba in her reproductive age oba otimi wo and nya sa how na yeka ho aso na me can say enye cancer and enye se moja na botoa awode nam na bi na fifi na ba yesa abetu awode nim na fe di oba no nya ndi say onye scan kra na se wo ho na ode obu nsa na otia wa no odin pa hunu say bia na fibroid ade no bi ho oda aya na bibi ne nam aya se wono ma e bia na fibroid no bi yemia wa yase na oti yawo anase wodo nsaka hona den onya scan kwa hu say fibroid ade ne bia oba onu okunu hia oti yawo bebre bi ko ma onu okunu hia bia na moja etunu no ohu say fibroid no timi ma no yesa oba na fu ye kese ma bra onyinsen ye nyinsen bia ne ho ba na fu ye kese obu ni nsa ba sta na fu ye kese fibroid betum enyina betum fa sa ha no dia ba oba no so oba otukusia oti yawo oba obu ni nsa month we are obi hu moja nim sa ko pim the following month exporting kakaka ba ko pim say bosom for be san aba ne nyina fibroid betimi ahye chire anasa oba bobu ne nsam prenu e obosom ba ko pe emu sana we nyina da dia na fibroid no bi wonu na obi wonu man dia na e multiple eno na me ka say enye solution ni say ba kwa operation so ko surgery ni ekotwa dia kese free mu another year ba ko ba san nyini and enti obudi acha every year be operation sa we say a draw e wo honum bra na mo draw me pa to ye nane fibroid no ye nane fibroid cause a draw na ye de man nipa no onom e man go through digestion and sana ko ye djuma enti se on e ba na de ani ka onom a wano katrema your food ne ba na and sana ka akọ nane fibroid no but ye cut blood supply to the tumor no na stunted growth be can entimi nyini bi na fe I started to shrink from to the point you see I clinically insignificant entimi no ba na hwe sa kwa na first why treat fibroid so multiple or buy or single mission bra na yan for drew and come o sa or how no bia number can 0277 00 1234 0277 00 1234 so do we see last week Ghana Health Service Force Ghana has to say the use of contraceptive is on the rise after morning post a ma be brain na fadru e bom ho ban e woni nsem meaning say a man be brain no anopa bi osore ba no maduro so the be ya onyi nsem na medical no see hu sa de na mean say oba be have raw sex oba bi ni be ma kosia one month ho ban enti no sabe be ma ho nsu akọ no ho na wo so be nyi senti no wo no maduro na wo dey control sa we say no a basa there are certain things involved they did kind say once nipa bebre have raw sex no candidiasis gonorrhea chlamydia syphilis E. coli staphylococcus human papillomavirus and HIV/AIDS yadian sunwe no na arise it what here last week Ghana AIDS Commission for about no say AIDS yadian sama na musu our Ghana have because of say people are having raw sex.
I see.
And the American say so na bia wakoye bi onu oba bia kosia be bia kosia ahomba bo amantemu because nipa na onye be ma na oba no te randomly na bia e happen here na after that no wa sha say nyantunsansuo bi so say we be ma bia na wo dwonso afei ahode ani so na de ba no ase eso etika this omum
gumpa no
ansana those were no babontin anase ba bia na ya kakra bi de achi oti ya o wa ya sra sha se ya o ya anase e ba na edwobo dwonso no ase e cheche no ho a ana bia na ochimu ase nsuo bi pie fi bema no mu e de ababontin ana bu hu na bia nsuo ba kopa bi abesi bema no ho no ma na no akọ ana gwen ho no enso ahyase eba ho bema no ho enso ahyase eba ho ensuo bi pie fi bema no mu ba sa akoye raw sex bi na se wa ahyase ho sansunsanso ye hu se wanya nam yare bi sa wo ba so na wase ahyase kekao wase ahyase ye oya mo ensuo ahyase egu kakrakra wa ya ahyase ye oya woni bema hia wo te ya wo ne some foul discharge bi ahyase we call man na innocent bia but discharge nso bi babontin wase hyehye nso anima na nso hu no se makonya yade bi ewo na akoye no enti even though say o no maduro dia bon ba finyinse ho but yade bi nso aba ehia se otwiti de meka eya fotu no se entempa na no se otu na mo ntemu a na boa cause mpire bia na syphilis na no viral infection virus who den say am for kwagide say any treatment bia enti ba we only strengthen your immune system na body na fight no but se no we are bema na fe be phone obema no we oban so a na abc wa won kwan awode ni mu line na be ho no awode no be den service no be to sperm ntimi ntwam ho no it was be kwa awade no mfi bi ati na awo no ntimi e ba bi na se ko for kra de a na se wo tra ye pa cause no de eye curable e betimi atu asesisi ade no banyame amwa na se koye HIV
so much
because no early stage no enshara mon kai bia bu hu se unya tunsanso na che se abe ace HIV in your AIDS. Yeah. Your human immune virus nankasa. And the not be one more virus no be. But a new substance will be our or more in Padians. Because I want or what to say the or Canada. Okay. I want to move and yana. Okay. Because I was trying who ye or no sano or who attempt to one among them. And I want to me overcome the immune system. Yeah. A better is time your immune system is compromised. Because of that virus. I best send us to a free and to me and more home by beam. See, I did be to me, but I did be about I bet me. And the American say, so one of those what's can I feel so much as a Google. I want to ask you, was what I said, as I was skin of a change the color. One day I sleep on us, I say a coffin. Aha, we were bar bear my one day, would don't pass it, what to brew, moo ya how, and you should brew, who has a run or one and no giant son of money now. Beer, now then I'm quiet, no, we are not quiet HIV in the beer. Okay, but the make say, so to one among them, they will know on my babois. Nah, it was so. Now, yet they upon home by say, one, load in Cosro. Two, Sankoso went to transfer Pum from Mobi. And they say, currently, your man for a manager or more or more. Multimedia why because our form so on to transfer from Mobi. And to no 10 piano, send no one also no. But said on your do and you can say a side effect. Because so no much channel effect. The way best live an idea, but not the baby no, not even so dinner can. And see, no one a beer one my side effect. Your mom for the motor so manager more a quino. So, said beer. Unya science and will be now until I say no about at the amount. Say, ya confirm some amount so now on Swaba, network road. Because we want my, you know, Aldin and you know, and you say, well, no, the bastard now, who knows say, ya did one. And so, no, I know bar, with me, and not to lose. Ya did an area place. I had your no animal. Never born at you one, any side effect to be. And then we had the answer about myself, and glad they say, once or two manage HIV, they win the next bonus. Unless, of course, a viral infection, a syphilis, when you America crack, network truth. So, crack, and we had the more, the big con at the free one. And they win one. Yet they hold like a piano. The hands of one, but so I'm a branch of beer bell or bar, a bell and marry. A few years ago, Africa, young corner, he will be. Okay. Yes. Don't say,
Dr. Amin Bosuka.
Yes. There were MRI. Oh, one of the genius that we used to be. But where MRI? MRA, magnetic resonance imaging, until the trump phone is a routine. Yeah, that trout for near her. Okay, I had to dia and Moja Daho, and so Hannah Yahoo. By the end, magnetic resonance analyzer. Oh, and you know, Enco trump for information, I would wipe naturally. Okay, and no be analysis. No. Oh, so I will tell you the amount. Okay, and to where the okay, a thrombosis and a shanum, where embolism, where hemorrhage. Now, I said, yeah, the property on home. If you don't answer one, what is a prescribed orthodox medicine at the amount? So, one per hair banner. Okay, and the Africa, you know, your pen and it will be. Yeah, what that monopoly for over 10 years. And Sana, other companies that Macra, they be able to issue. I see. Hanty, and yet, Fidia, I can't say a young inquiry Fidia, about can Sana because they send me to coach, I can't go you. I see. The bonus for Kumasi, I can't make me a can 300 cities. Oh, yes, about general body scanning, screening, but be yes. Your book must be I'm going to watch what so do bank one day, baby demo. Aha, now, yeah, scanning won't be beer on piano. They are trusted them. I'm slow with them, you know. Bad breath for doing so, do so. Oh, halitosis, bad breath for Casa Pampa womb, when you catch me 17 million pa, or no pampa womb, a pampa woman, slow. And for Kama, she was over top bad breath for true, but we will be ano, the Bonabana no afraid, and the best apart from Accra, any other region, or fra, a bed parcel, no as on this kind of manner, the Dunamaka, but be a bounce of a cano, no watch. Who are bad breath from Quadia afraid, never be and send them, say, and master your home. You must say, yeah, at Trumata Chima. You must have found the corner, so be a scaffold one. What's our more? You're sure what you want to and class your domain. St. John's one and Clagon. Number 0277
0277
00 1234 0277 00 1234 and as I was sending WhatsApp by say number of friend MTN 0241 36 73 49 0241 36 73 49 yes, allow Shafi.
Nyankopon any yaresafo. All right. Dr. Adams, MRI and omode titru starlet
yes.
no age no bit and we MRI.
Yes.
Okay.
General what we trying to no.
Okay.
In fear what the bachelor.
Okay.
By the end MRI. Analyzer.
Okay.
General actually
in the bit my share players no.
Oh yes, actually unfear you know. That was a bono and what didn't.
Oh, okay. Okay, do you know your Juma?
Yes.
MRI name.
Yes.
Okay.
And so you are just one machine.
I see.
Ya did be a how no. What the next week me ba me ma how I ye machine.
Okay.
Ya did be a how no be shemu a. Se be ba next year akra betimi detective.
I see. Today is a place now. Also be no more for more stylist. You want to MRI now so na come on. Oh, okay, place Biba.
Yes, and then police, soldiers, immigration for be an because peacekeeping. Now, person who now who are dancing.
Okay. You know about. Wow.
And so I'm a official one.
Metro call any na do. All right. You better see Dr. Adam friend numbers no en pamcho pi na enyama ahwe ho omo ye no. O se we ba ku bia san tum kra no ba on kan wasem. Ka ho na frɛ omo na ene omo entwetwe enkomo. Kessben television and Uwe Kessben 92.9 pamjo etiko kakra yina problems kakra challenges kakra but say there a sign edem enti ewo live sports ewom live breaking news about live and the cake ho nyina akomadan and DD anyway every ebae minimal there's a bones aye kradwa kakra mesa kono ho na mo ede mo ho awura Kessben passport mo no *256*2# na what dialer selecting number 1 enche mesan ache 3,000 cedis etoso mienu ewo eye adwumadie yi eso didi na de we free Akomadan Senior High School abrayen or say I want to hugely applaud how Tony Montana presents his foreign news. He's so systematic in the chronological arrangement of his educative, informative, and entertaining stories. Hey, Didi Nebrofaka. Boss, how he plans and presents his stories. Tell someone who spends overnight to implement what to say. I don't like his Real Madrid stories, but he's irresistible. This morning, how he alternated the fan packs of Atalanta and Leverkusen was so tasty, amazing, and refreshing. Bravo, Tony. Didi and I bought Tony Abasono. Okay, the first winner on our line also. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
About what to say?
Hey, my son, who are you sorry?
Nakupado, Miss Mihoye pa.
That's pa.
Na wana wini ya, ukuna wini ya.
Me pa so yana me wini ya.
Oh, na kasa fi ye from say.
Okay. Me pa so me dey comfort no kasa fi ayunko.
Grow ewo official.
Kuma say official ayunko.
Okay. What to be that?
Me pa chan.
What to be that?
Me pa chan, ya di kai di bida.
Di kai di bida. Okay, then
me pa chan.
When you 3,000 account, just you mama why?
Me da se pa na me chan bebe.
Amen. Offenso ahinkro and a winner out din kind no. Yes, I can 3,000 cities can win. Na ente also ubedi there. All right, and the came our Mohammed. So be here. Adetibia fufro saiba. Yes, Adetibia fufro saiba Leverkusen. There bibia when we 51 games a day. Bia when we enra na o here for na person ko 52 ana.
Oh, me say omo na be ne.
No, so the
yes. Because for Bayern Leverkusen.
Okay.
Because of the history behind the team Atlanta and the coach on board.
Okay.
Atlanta, after 116 years, this is their second trophy.
Okay.
Coach, wako finals and 4 times on Nibida. And 832 games as a coach. This is his first trophy.
Okay.
6 different teams. And a GM Piero Gasperini, a team ya coach. And a Sunday
Atlanta, they know. We know our first European trophy.
Yes.
Bauma J. Italian Cup, maybe that.
Yes.
63.
Yes.
Okay.
So I said this is their second trophy.
Okay, so second
trophy in 116 years.
Okay. But Europe graduated win first.
Yes. yes. And from that side, Sunday, yeah, I'm going to final game.
Okay.
In the Coppa Italia to Juventus. Inti omu coach na no dano no. In as much as no ma conjoy magic in the game against Liverpool. Now share the storyline. And near me di Javi Alonso echi game defining moment. Obi anim say Diego no wetimi no. I thought say na the fairy tale story na beto aso sa. But you know, we share experience for no level should be a difference. Last season, Javi Alonso said that Jumana no be him say Europa Cup no bet me a call to the final. But Oshia Jose Mourinho no different between him and Jose. This season was year Juma why na be share Javi Alonso or come out team trip. Obi any ho. But Otimi who say Atlanta sat down, planned very well, and the player decided to execute the plan of Gianpiero Gasperini. The weapons of the Leverkusen team ni nyina je no omo make sure say omo be neutralizing ni nyina na utie Ederson after game no nkoma odi ya o say Gianpiero Gasperini catch omo say omo new to strength no omo new to experience players no omo ha adwe no Alex Grimaldi and then Abrantia your friend Jeremy Frimpong so hwe by an 04 Leverkusen team na je no a omo na drive team no omo na act as channel of supply omo need the main creators omo the game neighbor omo need the main force of the side so omo freti no omo ball omo anima nyame anim no kura nim ye so one hye o team ni yia obebre luckily for Atlanta they still have some of the experienced guys omo ball Champions League quarter final against Paris Saint-Germain Abrani Yakobo Champions League final in Portugal in 2019-2020, the likes of James Steele, Mario Pasalic, and other young players, Omuko Team Simua, Charles de Catare, Obia Huzapa Costa, and the main man himself. Ederson last season, more fun to Barcelona 30 million euros. Barnabas Senisi Cantoment to me and find you more talented squad with him. And what wouldn't Gianpiero Gasperini be him say? Or your coach, ya, so man talent, ultimately make sure so bem. Jet talent ne ho adwuma no develop omo game na ba be kama enti washa omo Papu Gomez, Luis Muriel, Jeremy Boga, Duvan Zapata players ne ko basa beef kwane so omo ko but still Atlanta finding a way to replace those players and then only adwuma Genoa Atlanta ekoye and you give it to Abrante FN Ademola Lookman Genoa super performance. Shekwen of fast so born the first goal no movement from the left. Ah be ball first goal no. Na hwe ekwan of fast so be ball Ganel Jakasulia for sa goal no. E che se no na brantie na badwuma. Na me ma hwe ni game from Leicester City Fulham. Afcon no na me hu ade krontia. Moses Samuel Pentwen. Samuel Chikwueze Pentwen. But Afcon no na me hu ade krontia da bia coach no obo no ahead of all those players. Even goal scoring crown, the number of goals or the amount. So your chance or she goes to nature Vito Simen. I wasn't surprised, but Enra, European night in Dublin. Now be choose to that venue to announce his presence to the European football no Chra Brantin Ejuma. Enra Otimi boy or turning the defense into 6 and 7s. He was a thorn in the flesh of the back line of Bayer 04 Leverkusen. Now, Omuntimi anything to stop him. And a hat trick for the boy at the European night. Or the Dinko history books in him. The last time he be see in 1975. Abra, Job Hanks, Obi Obekai coach now, or the Champions League for Real Madrid.
Okay.
And the last time Bayern Eruemu Wembley called the Champions League, he was the coach. On the catcher Bayern Munich for say Omonfa Javi Martinez mano, almost the man of the Champions League amomo. And almost spend 40 million euros coffee. He won the Champions League for them. On the ball hat trick, Edema Borussia Mönchengladbach. Ewo Austria in 1975. Ewo the then Europa Cup final. A free hodinoa obien team yebio. Na enonia dia Abrante FN Ademola Lookman Nigeria ni abrante no general what me aye ne nra
Wodru ho ana because wodru ho what you say arrival level no I the top clubs no be wo Europe no wodru ho and I too early 3 goals no di na dru ho ana
general it depend club kro it depend club kro and there's a team meet say Juventus and Tessa can Juveni bio but it's still a big club. So she team beat say Milana and Tessa old Milan bio but it's still a big club.
Yeah.
And I think of those teams, say Lukman a Bobina, I will be surprised because we beat Nyabo. But so free now ba other big clubs ni bibri or how best struggle.
Oh, okay.
Also ye kakraka ho ansa no through. Baby ye be expect say ye push Vito Osimhen say Mbappe free PSG omon kofa no because okoha omon wo ni nyina uyi Kolomwani uyi Goncalo Ramos ye hu de Vito Osimhen aye from Lille to Napoli so be kwa start wo ho ye nyina te ya say Chelsea 4 pen number 9 dia na Nicola Jackson e wo ho dia Vito Osimhen enko start wo ho same cannot be said for Abranti FN Ademola Lookman.
Okay.
Say ono so se team akese bi free baabi aba na oba be fa na okoya onkonkoram da bi.
So obia na ade keto abi a obeya obe catch some top teams no eye.
Yes.
So what you say?
Yes.
Yeah. Bibi ka krebi na afeni asha say ba ho. Nti wadwe nya wo say sa clubs ni bi ani e ba na ho so mo hwe no game na akoi.
Ademola Lookman. Omani aba no ba baabi o bo no. O pa check top teams ni no mo ni bopa na bo. Baby or bon.
Yeah.
Also omo border formation 3 back. No omo 4. No omo 2 behind Lucas Kamaka.
Okay.
Until obo from the left side of the attack, the friend number 11.
Okay.
Now no onyina line na no obo closer. Until so she team no betimi abo as an auxiliary striker. Okay. Until AC Milan na wo kwa Rafael Leao na ne kopre obetena bench. This are all right. Now only Christian policy kakwa akopre wo ho.
Okay.
Say you Juve na wo kwa ye Federico Chiesa e da na kwa akopre. This so you choose to go on the right or Chiesa call right. Now ne Philip Kostic ma pray or left or Timothy Wiamo. And no kra no mo ba 3 back into one here on by as a wing back. Omo ma nwuram emmo des Mazella role na wonye ebono. Oko Real Madrid. Dabi. Masters no ni pa 3 kra na e pre nchen unya. Ehe na wo ba. Until Lukman is a very good player.
Why don't been 2 bia?
Been
1, 2, a third one is going to be Madrid.
Madrid, hold on. Only mean to Ibrahim Diaz, only mean to Rodrigo, only mean to Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is coming.
Okay, out.
What's it?
Or out.
Oh, the uncle Perry.
Barcelona.
Barcelona. João Felix at the bench. How many coaches will accept that Ademola Lookman is a better player than João Felix?
Okay.
So what I say? Into Honso Bebre. Man United. Rashford. Garnacho on the left. England for name Prince Lookman Mobo Nya Rashford that coach Krokra pressure on the man over contempt.
Okay.
You know what I say?
On to Chelsea.
Chelsea. Modric, Raheem Sterling. And I know Mokopre. It's a striker by Nicola Jackson Bebanchen Hobby.
I see.
It's a striker by Jackson Bebanchen Hobby. Nkuku kra so mai. Nti je no
on track akra.
On track otina am ka se onye bi nka ho. Se baby e de ne be ko no se o me pre African best ni bi afi.
Okay.
E ho de ye bitim de na gina ho sa fi we. Se ye ka African players also o pre African best I bitim am make it for him.
We kai me lawyer Kwame Boafu. Message bi o de by far akudu so ho. O boss a season na koto net no. Ade chinya no de message by.
Okay.
Or say, will Andy still deny that Kudus can play in any of the top clubs in Europe? Lawyer can go for the buy and didn't come with that kind of Amasakofa Babu. The season of boy, yes. Says our boy, we on yet ready. So we bought clubs I can say Europe. Club, yeah, we go okay. So Kudus, in your new.
Still, I only been count. So, Obosi, say Brentford, Johan Wesa, Bobby, and Gaz on Bobby Club. And I'm no, you know, there are African players who have scored more goals than Kudus in the Premier League this season. Nobody is talking about them. Brian Bumo is one. Johan Wesa is one. Lookman Syria was go check Kudus in the Premier League. ne goals are watching. Watch check Kudus in the Premier League. Segu Gurasi. What's it?
Look my 9.
Look my 9.
Yes.
Segu Gurasi achieved 25 goals in the German Bundesliga. What is always on Gobo top team? And I'm not saying Kudus is no good. You know, Nicola Jackson at the end of why I'm at Chelsea. No, watch go check Kudus a few.
Okay.
A more BRM in few. In the history of Chelsea, striker Ben among fire, Crespo, Shevchenko, Didier Drogba, Alvaro Morata, Gonzalo Pipita Higuain, Radamel Falcao, Sergio Wine, Fernando Torres. We more established international who start for top international teams. Nicola Jackson has goes to chair or more. Yes, wasa.
In their first season.
In their first season, yes, wasa. It is a big club. It is not the demand for big club, no. Eyana e wasro. Minka se kudusu nyadie. Minka sa. But demand for big club ni assessment na ye de ma wono so okọ ha. Eyana e wasro.
See.
Enti wo ye bibi keto bi wase ho a okọ big club na e wo se wo ye tra de wo ye obi aka se onimbo no. Mo Salah was 17 goals in this season one more no. Mohamed Salah. Say you can Kudus.
So I be to hold that.
That is it for the big club. So Salah bought Brentford. And I was 17 goals and kay because you for 100 million pounds me fa no. E dey na Avanto na ya the BSC 100 million pounds. E 10 goals ni 18 na ya no hye. Inti general minka se Kudus nya de but big clubs they demand for big clubs no. Especially one say nya team you already cooked. Now konye teama struggle to say United and Chelsea more. There be a coach you coach for froba, player for froba obe bre papa. Inti onye binka ho, oye bika ho and no be pushing no. I'm hoping that Paqueta will move to Manchester City. Now the ball now could use pass up on when you West Ham. Because a Paqueta move dia, then the ball now cast or pass or boy him say you get that opportunity to play near who the kind of football will me about. Even at that West Ham, Minty so be a case Gerard Bogwin Kobo top team. Kudus is not the best player of West Ham. Minty so be case Gerard Bogwin on Kobo top team because West Ham in the last 3 seasons he has been the main man in terms of goal scoring. But Minty so be see Yemfanin United, Yemfanin Chelsea. Yemfanin ko Liverpool, Yemfanin ko Arsenal, Yemfanin ko any of the top sides. In general, you need to do more and sign a big clubs no kwa. Afi o shaha na o shaha o duru ho coach team bench o. The player na make an better also. Okay. Minti so be a case way. Minti so be a case on cover top team. But consistently for West Ham, he has been the main man. In general sanity.
I see. Inti ma on move
no only ba on mo bi nka ho. Se team bi ba, you know, it depends on team eba. Meaning say the American what you say. It depending on team eba. You can consider those moves. The last time I catch us, I can make a case for Kudus or Arsenal. Okay. Obetimi abo Bukayo Saka ho. Obetimi abo be Alejandro Trossard and Martinelli, but I don't think those players are above him. Honestly, I don't think those players are above him. So coach bench any of the players Abu Kudus be hagen. But teams ni bi wo ho a okwa obebre.
And the Arsenal Webro.
So
Utu Bukayo Saka. Because my game say Odegaard ne Bukayo Saka na any main competitors. Kudus will struggle on the left side.
West Ham do na honorable. Obo from left, but I say ya unyina ho. Intina make say, je don say surrounding na make say Saka dey out. Saka dey out.
No go.
Like Saka out, Odegaard dey out.
Odegaard.
But me left ho say se coach bench Martinelli ama Kudus aba enya big deal. So bench Leandro Trossard ama Kudus aba enya big deal. Okay. Inti January no na ama ma hwa me dey can but
for one is better than Madueke. Mohamed Sani say Onimbose Madueke.
No the Madueke.
Chelsea.
January. Madueke.
At least this season, Lookman about better football than Madueke.
Even last season.
I said, Lookman and Kasa season where you're defining moment, but last season, better than this
even last season he played.
Last season he was challenging for the
last season he
top
played.
scorers in Italy last season. He was one of the guys.
No the Madueke no. Ono Enzo Fernandez ba ni position ko pa ma beko ho. Nti ono no kra nso 17 ni position ho. And at Chelsea the wingers they so mo bebre.
Okay.
That is it.
What a day to lose your first game of the entire season. Atlanta very much aware of Leverkusen's ability to come back from even 2 goals down. So they prepared never to give them the chance. 2. Congratulations to Atlanta for such a spirited performance. Victorious Collins, that way, I'll be on a way. 51 games.
General, honestly, and Rana Minim said Bayer Leverkusen was going to win the day. But the course of Viva Stadium in Dublin. Something surprises I am football at the May. But Obeka said the stage was set for two clubs. Yabeka said we clubs in Ketwa because Omonje trophies and Omonje a very good season. Atalanta has had a very good season because the Coppa Italia or brought to the stands or the drew final Juve Nano Vlahovic Ego no making sure Zoma winning that title. In the Serie A they are not doing so badly. I think they are in the sixth position. So clearly, and now under the statistics of coach Gasperani Tuja, he's so much experience. He's seen so much games as a manager, but trophy no why their mano. And this is the two teams that Obiano any European title experience. It's another stage, and it was more of a stage for equals. But they are not Bayer Leverkusen. I throughout the season, so Obeko 51 matches in all competitions without being beaten. Now, they acquire as far as this season is concerned, Omunye beatable. And Tisa Upobia Manashina, na enye Atalanta, but Atlanta for no Achreze Nra Omube Juma, and of course. Minkai Yanenya common say L'Equipe for be rating no man will be 10 out of 10. And Ra Bibiaba ne no Omudia Dimola Lukman Ababetu Omua before the game not only 17 players and no 17 crowd but 17 occasions and Omama players be 10 out of 10. The likes of Messi, Manya Bimbapi, Manyabi what do you call it? The big players. 10 out of 10 EB. But hey, Adimola has written his name big time. But I still agree with Andy Zay. For me, a club like also Okosoro Kakra, but Oyana Green said they won't come for him. Honestly, he's done well, age on the side because he's at a time normally best football around the age of 26, 27. It is usually the best time to play a very good football. But you know, my dream say victory no money no very good. Already Bayer Leverkusen Zonya one title, Zonya one title. Their first Bayer Leverkusen they know first ever Bundesliga title. We also first ever European title. Now Bayer Leverkusen ever turn more attention to the Pokal final. I say Umbetman make it double now. You see sometimes the name many be a wire net in CBC. Unje title you be who are by obeje trouble. I said, "Do my name who, but sen come to so pass or moji trouble pa there, Kabi who up." So, General, it is what it is. All of us felt they were the favorite, but they never won. Atalanta na yes, I know. Champions League for Nusunyi because favorites don't always win.
Okay. Jabi Alonso, Andy. So a beat them.
Ah, because and run a
normally.
Oh.
Teams are nanka among for say being home.
Oh, by Minica Kohama or 10 years down.
Top teams are and I do know I know her coaches are.
Yeah. Chelsea says the makers and your measures
oh, Debbie.
One match, one result, they enough. Atlanta, why and what else?
Atlanta, go me and
so, you know, Debbie.
And don't not dream beer, sacre beers, and Macoy,
Debbie. The entire moment I said the last time I make us me say, meaning the clubs in Penimfona committee. Almost person the old coaches different at the new young of coaches. And the Chelsea for Enzo Maresca. The Oyanes or the Leicester City. Every championship ever Premier League. Liverpool are Kofa and the slot. And then what is so exceptional about him? You know, Albert here, no? Arsenal ever for Mikel Arteta. And the AC Milan person Kofa Paulo Fonseca. Bayern Munich episode Moko Osisia company ewo Bayern office. My friend Alan Pace ni na wie. Almost almost be do 20 million. Bayern for so almost be tia 10 million pounds na diama. Alan Pace here, the CEO for Burnley. CEO for Burnley, Bayern for company for Afredo. So almost pe company. Oma diatum company so diatum so be adwuma no. Se see I weigh a picture company ne omo no omo be adwuma no omo wo ban for offices here a omo be agree terms ska belly for so omo be gene no nko na aka
asebo yenye nwanwa
so
ai nwa
memo odo no si de ba enye nwanwa
nwanwa
enye me wa general
so the me say ya
no yeah I have my point saying
you know mentua nwanwa so na mentua se so
omo ni no deal no
okay
yeah
enti
agbaya ko dru
okay enti see a company ewo omo officer wagye atum akasika issue nko ano wagye atum say omo be address that particular issue company will work for Bayern Munich wabo from Anderlecht or Hamburg into ono cadet kasa no kind of fluent or kasa no into nya fe no okwa akosua kasa na ba beka so he Hansi Flick de na from January Barcelona for free Piniza have say Javis or contompe coach mo kasa Hansi Flick no chat so usua Spanish until from January na coach your that TV why has you Spanish but so offer company de na ono ne de wa Bob Hamburg denti sa kasa no ote nti almost omo ne di nkombo omo ne said policies are also de beba ene de be ko na be bo omo coach is be rejected by Munich this year Oliver Glasner of Crystal Palace
ana
do you know me kan omo we chire no omo dwuma ye din
okay
omo we chire no omo ma o chance e unim boy ni hwefo ni bi na we chire ya hu coach is papa unim ball ay boy ye club no beto ye unim kapa ya je o ma ya ne ya je dada omo bi na we chire ansa no wasa ba beto Thomas Muller wom ono na represent omo wo team nim politician wom no na ma no ya to that poll ansa no wasa akwa koto Joshua Chemical so ho ti se nipa we mi ensa kra apart from say wo wie board no obesa ba beto omo park no so board fu bi o park no so nti omo adwuma ne ye den Oliver Glasner Crystal Palace amfa Javi Alonso na no bia nim se nkom ne na wie anko Ten Hag de ba be nam story nim amfa and now Roberto Di Zerbi also onye interested omo for Roger Smith of Benfica o se hwa na ope omo Ralf Rangnick of Austria o se ohwe sika Austria for say no eni nkomo onu omu di any policy onu omo set ya ompese obeja also oba be coach Bayern Munich nti omo to omo ni hwe mu no company
Julian Nagelsmann
yes Nagelsmann also yes and also so Nagelsmann omo na man renew the contract of the day man shaft so obesa stay bi no ene ma ono so free no and I want to say rank on kwan a omo fast no ne deal abro be ya adwuma no omo respect no nti no na ama se company na gino a omo ni aba be sine so obo so
je be na be ma Bayern narrow akase coach so you are saying that vision company no mo pe no
General, honestly, me family sense BBS.
Okay.
Because first of all, I am one cross a Burnley for one second. Or we need 5 games. 5 in Numsey in the entire 38 Premier League games in our boy. And it's not like why you be one was so be our baby. I am not the neighbor. The minimum any apart from the Andy can say, or you be our being part.
Okay.
You know, he holds a master's degree in business studies from University of Manchester.
Okay.
In terms of being, Nitina Hunitano being pa. But se coach Jumana and Kasami, dear why? What the team called relegation? Onona ye omo we ni free oba. Bayern Munich at this level. You ask yourself, say why company? But the Bayern say omo mujidi say omo structures. Bibia she into who coach ni kribia we just the face the here and say omo principles no omo niam no beji atum no aye no say ni omo pen no then that is how they will go and maybe they look at his personality who share the why as a footballer captaining Man City Belgium national team and all that he's achieved they think maybe obetumi aye
I see
I'm sure say Bayern feels almost stable structures. Into just come and be the figurehead on the face near my back in the and I'll show more coaches now more penomunya be. Oma looking around look at the list of coaches Omako Mateni Omo down.
Hey.
But quite surprising.
Yes.
Say Vincent Kompany.
Yeah.
After taking Burnley to relegation with just 5 wins in the entire season, he's good enough to be the coach of the Bavarians, the Hollywood Stars.
Hey, you heard the bill for the FC Bayern and Vision Company. There was already a personal meeting between company and Max Ebel, head of sport, FC Bayern. Both parties have agreed on the terms of a contract. Now there are negotiations between FC Bayern and FC Burnley. Bayern offered 10 million euro. Burnley is demanding 20 million euro for the boy. Yes, also with your 10 million. Hey, all right. Maminko Newton Hawker Academy. Yeah, ba. Say your coaches or motis are we about one check. Na see with my film about Drew say handle such a big clubs. Yeah, dear man, when you say beer, stop gap beer, this one, dear man. Never make coaching. Timodo.
The Akika could have better numbers when you offer a Karen Makina.
So say, didn't be brain able.
Makina said, Manope.
Yeah.
He's rich town. Every championship, I Premier Chelsea considered.
Thomas Tuchel system.
Coach system. But Makina the other way.
Coaches so
Tuchel there's a Kenya bad. So Omuba swallow mo ego.
Brighton for coach deserve Sudi. Yeah.
Who say deserve the at least to a coach a Premier League side. Makina from Tottenham as a footballer and then Tottenham under 18. And Oba Manchester under 18. And a Mourinho Kofano on Mike Carrick. And I think he also worked under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ralf Rangnick. And a few more of Ipswich. The way you know the Ipswich Abba Premier. Okay. Now he's being considered for Chelsea.
And then go for the Domudi Weber. Ball in consider. Then go for the Bobomudi.
I'm more ready than you. Well, no man list way first, second. We are near plan B. But I need to coaches.
All right. New way to
boss. I think Kitty me jitum say currently based on a question beside Kudus every club we are to bet me about already. Every club Madrid, Barcelona, PSG Kudus bet me about ball. Now the team yes.
And I say we starting from the bench.
Usually no
players are a WhatsApp big clubs anymore.
Usually no so I have a bit say PSG Kudus go be team PSG. Okay. Emma Emery Warren Zyle, that's a young boy, 17 years. Even France girlfriend. PSG will start. Kudus be race team.
Okay.
Basta team yo who Kudus bar. Senior racism is off the field. Issues are the mafia players in Bia. Kudus be race team.
Okay.
For Madrid,
if one won a position now feels with me.
This is the special gift and Yakopo de Kudus. Oh, in here position in the final third, I will be pray. Kudus about 10 or about 9 the amount or about maybe a Vinicius or about the other side. I keep saying, say, in the final third, and Kudus Yamo, apart from say all shot ball, Kudus goes beyond just goal scoring. Goal scoring is just an additive, and I say extra bonus be to the profile. Kudus is a complete forward. Say, Kasa, complete the passing, the dribbling, creativity. No, na the etienne Kudus profile na ahometekakra. Say, about team more general. Ultimate play Kudus as a part-timer. Field in the son, your place be Brehonma, just so Omo crime or yet the Omo Pebroso. Obey Vinicius, soon to me stop on. Say, all the bond who could do a jam on your beer. Messi, ultimate country saw the bond who could do a jam on your beer. Ronaldo on your beer. This is Kudus player, you're limitino. Give the freedom to me. Na team no be kono, obey that freedom no. And your position or copre, you play on a copre. Obey that freedom no. Said you about West Ham, your dear man no. This is the problem of Kudus beat me. But sir, play a bit about Garnacho where Kudus is positionless. He fits everywhere in the final third. Then the coach would have to purify his profile and the career. No. But sir, no be the copre there. Every team Kudus is already best player for West Ham this season. Team are we established already now. Okoko room making him the best player currently of West Ham this season. On that squad, me free one.
So much faith. Oh, Kudusu.
General,
why no best player of Africa currently. Wow.
May you be a man for name pen and some GG players so. Bro, for do I describe a local players no. Me home 101. Me can West Chiroma say. They can TV so engineering antum. But e be a domuno e be weak you. General, me quality player deeper. So Osman 7 copper striker and now scouting players in Mrewa. Me brands and me biaba. I think say every time so offer player you think beyond goal scoring and be a critic. And you think I am Messi you can say once a while no general. Kudus, he's a talented player. At the end of the day, Kudus one reho no chaboso. And then Miss Roman say on check bebre ato and Robin, ato Hazard, ato Kaka. Those players no keep ball channel. Omo nche omo career num omo ni nti and na omo pebu gadie no Michael Essien and Golo Kante Casemiro who 33 will go to Jenny Fan Kobium. Either you love tackling, 33, or you are being always tackled. General. Now away from that, Pep Guardiola and Vincent Company say me na make kakra buying. And you want to buy a company. Pep ebefa Barcelona team no. No idea we are trophy said and watch. Sometimes some of the teams they sit down. No matter coach, you know, ebi crowd training grounds under 23 no. No matter atombo say analyze say giving good structures like say Franco Kan, you know, giving good materials to say they buying one company can be good. Omo wia no ano no. Me say na Pep idea no de basa share nsem. No nye bibia. I can go further and further say that young coaches omo nye bibia in terms of trophies.
Bibia e bi da ba nkyere say ye de ma obi so ono so nkoye bi obabi anya nwanwa.
Yes. My point is
nwanwa say Bayern. Omo dom team be ma Vincent Company. Nwanwa even though Pep ye bi o Barcelona. Nkyere say ye de ma obi de company obi ka say ye nwanwa anya nwanwa.
Na Gosman, they look in Germany national team adwuma ye. Buying eyi na dio. Eno manu mo so sakofa na Gosman. Na Gosman je de obom. Na Gosman America 32 33 years. No buying see you at the cop. The following time now we regretted. Near yi ni pa board num or yi ni pa din ya sake no. Say sakofa na Gosman ba. Germany say na Gosman mu. Na Gosman je de ya.
Two girls say Chelsea pamono. Say Bayern fan.
You understand? Ateta je de ade na Arsenal. Epo bia obe steady shape no omokofa Ateta coach no e tori bi na nya coach ya utimi je trophies e de brewa utiri na ye but under normal circumstances the top clubs so nya structures enya materials omo here coach or very very good playing strategy the ball beto from e de amount na ka omo nya company ka enya nwanwa se buy e be boss everything. I am telling you this, boss.
In the ball company do you know anya nwanwa
Cry, and Pam catcher 20 before me. That me na make a boss. Makuma wants to make a show. Company style of play, no.
Na achievement na football of Man City.
Line in here. I mean sure line, no. Unim say. Ateta, Manchester United coach Ten Hag. Unim so called buying ko understudy to Pep Guardiola. And to before United, na ko buying. But before Pep, sabbatical no. Silas forgets the share and say, "O style of play inti." Manchester, it never worked out. So Manchester, Pepe manager to the ball not from their mom. No, the disciples of possession football mu or mania Pep as a replacement of Fergie. No, Muba, number 2, Ten Hag, and number 5 Ten Hag. Buying the possession football, no move through that. It is a way coach now Boki direct football now Georgia. They can ignore you and go for a manager or non Pep the number. Company fit today. Obi or here Bentley this season is a Bentley builder from the back. The ball not to form back. Even though they kept losing, but their strategies in the buying love that. And almost a manager over to the materials and structures and baby. You know at all.
Okay.
At all.
And you know until over to me I
Sure.
I deliver.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Okay.
Coaching, you can never tell. When say Ancelotti I born about you Everton Okodigu here. Into yes structures and materials effective in winning.
Okay.
Ancelotti failed with Everton. Nearly not the team correlation. Structures and materials be a premium amount in terms of Oberwini BBA.
I see. Honestly, Sani Sali also the which one will Xabi Alonso have preferred? One to win less games in the year under review and win the Europa, or the record he just made. Sani Saliu.
What's name?
Say win less in a Bundesliga, no. Okay, and it's OG Europa. Now about Europa now over lose matches in the Bundesliga, no.
Oh, 2 trophies.
Record. No.
Oh, 2 trophies.
They not happy.
They trophy. They want trophy.
There be Europa, no. Ube record now be answer.
Maybe 2 trophies.
Ube 2 trophies.
2 trophies in here. 2 trophies in here.
Okay. Now ube lose be.
Maybe 2 trophies.
Ube 2 trophies no more. The next record no here no. Say 51 1 1.
No.
At the end of the day,
at
the end of the day, you need the trophies. When less near the issue culminate in winning trophies. This is why we need trophies in there.
Yes.
And emphasis on the
okay.
So has a season without losing.
Yeah.
But that season one league.
When less near the
Obian show. Usunyo na league.
So Franco who do you
Okay. Even at Madrid today, Kudus can play as number 9. Newton has taken the wind out of my sail. But for preferential treatment, Red Hot Ademola Lookman and Kudus can fit in many grade A clubs in Europe. Okay, Sani Saliu. Nasadi we ababe to aso. Yenhwe, debesi. Enti eno ano no yemfa musia right? Any hot ibia apart from okay, I'm kwa awal Mohammed wo. Na
Barcelona for when you have Hansi Flick.
Common let's say Tony and Breaky. Tony the Imagine.
I'm not be doing Radio Cataluna announce say Hansi Flick never.
The very was some can you for new crowd. They just will be about.
Who coach is a system we now for Hansi Flick. He's an upgrade on Xavi. For me, I don't have anything.
Kudus and Lookman are both better than João Felix, Nunes, Diaz, Dybala. They can play as much as Bellingham, Kane, and Vinicius Jr. They will first be in. They will be in first 11 of Madrid, Liverpool, Barcelona, United, City, and every top European club. In fact, they will even perform better, and it will even be easier for them with these clubs because of the top class players in these clubs. Maybe if we paint them white, and they will agree with me. Maybe if we paint them white, and they will agree with me. Lawyer Kwame Boafo.
Ademola Lookman in Bobo Palu Dybala. Lawyer. Lookman in Bobo Palu Dybala.
Botin, João Felix, Nunes, Diaz, Dybala.
Luis Diaz.
Yes.
Ademola Lookman in Bobo
Lookman Kudus ni bossing omo.
Luis Diaz.
Yes.
There's no need to argue.
What a lawyer Nyari.
Omni Bobo Luis Diaz.
La Kwame Boafo.
Ademola Onru Trossard. Onru Luis Diaz.
So how to think come up against the African best so me compete be afi.
AFCON performance no. Who was exceptional in the AFCON. And this season AFCON season. And the players almost perform well AFCON, they can be considered. Again, he has won the Europa, scoring 3 goals in the finals.
New Nasobe Timenya Kudura Fre Kudus as the African best now. Why not Ademola? Because Kudus are more sure AFCON in Fremo group stage. Ademola Koye Juma G points be pre AFCON. And was a boy Europe.
Collectively, I'm not sure AFCON. Individually, Kudus Bobo. And right, CAF post to even the go no shit Egypt. And how am I judging on FIFA World Cup post to that goal. So individually, Kudus did well with AFCON. Yeah,
So anyone who has good eyes for football will see that Kudus is not ordinary. He is Ghana's next Abedi. Kudus can play in any team in the world. Let's give him his flowers. Love and see. A Jumaura Kasa. And I do we have a Jumaura Kasa will be a man.
No, we know professional players, Kasa,
Yes.
local players.
Yes. Yes. See a professional player.
But I'm not sure that there is anybody in the studio or Kase Kudus. Oh, but don't they go to bed?
Also, a club beer or you.
Let's say players no superstars no more here fan.
Club beer.
Vinicius ni Jupiter we are.
We will have to
Madrid just a little bit in boy.
No way.
Oberra Man City, Real Madrid.
Just a little my boy. Diaz, Morocco, Diaz, boy. Madrid the Morocco this so Franco. Madrid the Morocco this.
Eno adia Atalanta.
Guri kasa, yeah.
Adia yan take the site of it say only the first Italian team to win the Europa League in the 21st century. Euro 2000. No Italian club energy that trophy. It was Parma in 1999. And said, I was imagining say a day like this, say Ubenya Ganani, determining the night what happens. Kudos to Ademola Lookman said that analysis on Adia Oyeno. So the first Italian club to win the second European tier football in the 21st century.
Okay.
And no Atlanta.
All right. Man, twas way.
Say you.
I record. Obisu wini bi eye. A day. Obisu wini bi a eye. Don't go for any idea. Some who don't munye. Don't munye nipa. Na mo de bia mo nkwa da bi. E ba sa intimi enye 1963.
Yeah. And no first
Alonso third goal ni tom no. Camera na capture na so give you up kakra.
63 how many years? 61 years or so.
Yeah.
A day.
No easy.
I don't cry in Europe. Italy wa.
Yeah.
Munyi money.
Bergamo so see chilling city.
Yeah. Wow.
It be the tractor near chilling.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Tibe mu na unity no. Awa.
Sergio.
Yes.
Sergio, unim say Prosperity Ogum and Lusu game as Asante Kotoko coach against House of Folk in the league.
Okay. Ogum nyina Kotoko touch line. Emamu winning against House of Folk.
And Lusu against House of Folk in the league.
Okay.
In the league.
Okay. Ayehu.
So Sergio has betimi ahye Ogum Sunday ana. Okay.
All right.
In the entire league, we lose against Asufuk. That was that 4-0 no, against Wafa. Then time no Wafa. Near Boedu no. First leg of that season no.
Okay.
Has Shen 4-0. And a has Ibabeji trophy no, so she has 1-0.
Okay.
Yeah, my has trophy no, it was Sugar Kope. And that was the only game Ogum has lost.
Wafa has 4 now.
Almost 5.
5.
Yeah. This was around 2016.
Okay. Oh, I checked.
Yeah, around 2016.
5-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
When he has G season, that was Boedu early days at House of Folk. That was that time na Boedu Aba.
Okay.
And a Boedu share Wafa 4-0. Wakra. Me kaida weekend na me wakra.
Okay. Na Ogum na ye
Wafa coach. Okay. And a second leg on also share has 1-0. But that time unze na has a G trophy no.
All right.
Yeah, but ma has trophy no. Ewo sugar.
No share 1-0.
Yes, and that's the only loss. Ogum eluzu entirely in the league against House of Folk.
All right.
So Sergio Okoba benya time na you will mu pa.
Mate.
Boss,
you never
say. Maybe who do na me na me dey me fa two teams no omo defense. Atombo ase I go through. Me can we dey kakram. Two teams no. Me can me field ni bebre but defense no dey ene wenya bra mo pa. Na general what can say cotton in the berry and random busa so why na cotton on in the bar. Say 1911 you know. The ban in 1925 you know. The defense no almost say has cotton defense almost buy no.
Sir.
Asa mo bo we na ya change this na mo so be bo ha.
Oh. What you say?
A coin we first concede goal no. The same kind of action we so concede goal.
Almost say it was hard no. Okay. I see. Do you know the screen no better?
Definitely boss.
All right. Do we rule omo weaknesses and strengths?
Weaknesses there obia share the
uncle do any kosi ba ko so a onre asmato.
Dabi obia de match time no 7 minutes. Na so no matwam ko 7 minutes.
Okay.
Me mpem ho asem.
Ye beboa wa.
Fa beboa ye.
Ko on trafa ko beboa wo.
Say wo say do ba no tu no fo. Manager dan de no ye ho no. Beboa ye.
Bebe. Diam komra. Na we mi na mo won yoma e de e ma me. Newton Lati, Marija Tabe Wura had to folk Nikumasi Asante Kotoko said or the two jano. Now wa show bia Sinto. Or you Simanson, no crazy Simanson. Mamma Mrs. Sa segment way, or they will call a screen no enim. No what church no be brave or Awal Mohammed. And so a Bewura Kotoko had to folkum na the Okaino. What me I heard Macacra a day and my. All right, Yakwaba. Na eba beto aso de amamo Kessben television na we midfield action. Mene Daoud Hebal ewe ya me kwa kocha de toso mienu ansa na eba beto aso na local stories na aka no ye de ato aso amamo. Daoud Hebal yenye ne nkra to yi kakra.
Enuanom ne adofo ye frɛ me Dr. Daoud. Me na me da Daoud Hebal hospital ano. Na enam me so enane Daoud ointment. Daoud 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse na aduwei adutwam Daoud ointment ose fatwi na ebeko ofa Daoud 360 capsules ose sisi na ade wom na drom yenu wei adwuma bom obi a osisi ye wo ya pa the obey ne say what the Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na wodi bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na dance ye na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti dance ye ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and well done the toda me pon djuma na me honam nyina me ye me ho bibi enyi ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no pa so minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a ese kwa le me ye adwuma kra se kane no te drowe de edima se mama na be di so asema mama
electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
Rua me use mama hoden pa ma metumi gba adwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de e che o tumi be gba adwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company de wo ka musa ko spreader me secret na nu ani ebudo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa me sole anopa me di twitwi me sisi achi me babia he me ntebre secret ni nie ti so person at some ya we use Dawood ointment that is the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma me ye enkan na me pega ade a na me nsakura ntimi pega na asa me ma ade so na lock me sisi se say free se me share Dawood 360 capsules and the Dawood ointment no aboa me bebre the dry you na so amente ya mente bla bia obia mo modern so betimi ape Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules enya biato
odofo se wati bi aduro ya me ka ho asem no eno ho adanse ene wono madi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pesa wo frɛ ya eno na wo screen ase no 0244 88 64 37 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no de wura house pe Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules.
Yo, yeah, mamunyina kwa babiom, emra midfield action program yi eso. Yemra na yemeto aso ntentem emfa mamu. Awal Mohammed betrase na fi wawuram kakra de amayen. Mo messages no so kakra ewa ha. I second what Newton and Andy I second what Newton is saying. Andy should know that Kudu's style of play is different. Okay, Afro Humble, Edway, Ifri, Alaba, and Breyen. Hasajo, tell Kumasi Asantiko fans that glorious Accra Heart of Folk are invading Baba Yara Stadium on Sunday to silence them. It's phobia. Where every Kwandes, Bedu, Sefi Asafo, Western North region, the way, and so Abraham and Anopay, our midfield action program, no, so may quite domi pillar 2. Na Edward and anyway Ebai Eddie is saying there is no way Kudus will start in this Real Madrid and City teams because in Madrid Brahim Diaz had a wonderful season but he was not a starter. So Newton should tell me the position Kudus will play in this Madrid squad, in this Madrid and City teams with the formation of Carlo and Pep Guardiola. Edward Domi Pila 2 Yeyudiano and so every ho Mifi Edidi ho na mako why edia so me paucho muyen ntiem emfa emame we say good morning. Say why do we always ask black players with super talent that they've reached there but same assessment is not made to the white ones? These black players have had experiences in different leagues. Lukman, Kudus, and other guys are more of quality than these white players being hyped. What was Mudrik's level for him to attract Chelsea's profile than these guys being mentioned at their previous clubs? These guys need proper hype. from us to attract big clubs too. Sir, let's be frank to ourselves. What is so exceptional? What is so exceptional about Jude Bellingham, Kamavinga, and Chouamani? The only difference is their agency. But football, they be the untalented than our own. Wow. All right. Medinkai Akade, a free, Edmond, one of the way, and so a brain. Eddie, yadasi. Meko bones or akutesika basia. Meba na mene awa Mohammed. And so I train komo kakra. My name is Bones Aye Kradwa. Madiswa.
Manager, Sir Joe, Masom, or the classroom. Sir Joe. Sir Joe, now you ready, Chese. Mr. Wa, fashion designer, no ya. I am not in dia to be fashion designer, no. Chese.
Oh, happy, I will dream her.
Oh, Sir Joe, manager. Sir Joe, na minim say how I dream of the Rafikala. Say, first, I just want to mean to me.
Kalanya, how da.
Oh, problems in Yachi.
No credit.
Oh, to me, she who match as a Nano Hanging to me, Papa.
I have a heaven color groom her.
Oh, and it's all say, you know.
Fire with a brain, the general.
Sir Joe made it the second lucky winner. 3,000 Ghana cedis, 30 million air phone so says here. And 10 times so we are MTN user. Telecell user for Ujimo, no beer to me winning. Kessben Cashport. Why they win here? 3,000 Ghana cedis. Lucky number in here. A 0545 507 star 0545 507 star. Me pa so number here na o share Kessben television na o tie Kessben FM check it here na wo ankasa di ho dance here say Jola Kadaroma Kessben Cashport 3,000 Ghana cedis has been sent or credited to your wallet 0545 507 star 6,000 call I cut 9,000 more say Joe.
Okay, Masom team is like a second win and enter Mepe Bebia on so free Oba Ana Bema Region Bay and Ofrim and in Sakaya 3,000 cities and then pay our Mohammed. I'm around where enough you didn't the brain.
I say out the phobia sending me message say what is a Makase Ogum and Luzu a match on the touchline against us as Kotoko coach. And I am was send the the first time.
Okay. Oh.
All right. Phobia, funny phobia. Hey. So, Sergio, that is the thing I benya kwaina yewremu on Sunday. Prosperity Ogum as the man on the touchline for Asante Kotoko. Sergio, so Kaya that first season, no, Ekoye goalless draw, Ewakra. That day Kotoko share yellow and black. And then the second leg came on at the Babaya Sports Stadium. Okay. Penalty, Okai Nuruddin Fabio Gama incident, no. Emma Mbela etiki the penalty, no. And then after that, Ogum Efri Kotoko waba back. And then the first leg of this season, Oshomo 3-2, and that was the game that I think say both goalkeepers make some mistakes. Richmond Ayi and even Freddy Kasari. House of Folk second goal now Martin Kakariche, you know. I think Freddy Kasari make a very big mistake that day. But as I said, Kotoko winning game into Kotoko supporters AED. Yes, in as much as Kevin Osei Bemo any goalkeeper Richmond Ayi Ntiasie and Sheda and Yejuma the back line Emma Kotoko any opportunity Eshe coupled with the offside calls na Edi can buy Ohe Ami Peter Amidu Aqua and then Stephen Mukwala Diana Kobanum. But you say second leg Basu Ewo Babaya Sports Stadium. My result na be Basu na Seju Mpempi Dudwana ya na tired draw. Obekai 2013, Obekai 2014, Obesakai 2016, and Nina Ekoye draw. But the last time second leg came here, the league no Kotoko won, and that was that 1-0 Medica Cambella. But the last time House of Folk won a second leg at Babayara was 2010.
Okay.
That year has did double over Kotoko. Okay. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0 in Accra, 1-0 in Kumasi.
Okay.
That was then time na Ebumen's more time now or more on. So Seju, and so I have few ways. So one single venue and they host 2 Kotoko has games in the league.
Yeah.
And that is Kumasi.
Yeah.
We saw that one the last time ABC Seju was 2020/2021 season.
Okay.
And that was near Buedu Edema House of Fukuno. The first leg no Ekosu Ewakra, Ekoye Gules draw.
Okay.
And a second leg, Daniel Efriye Banye shared the only goal of that game. Emma Accra House of Folk share Kotoko by a goal to nil. It was a G League no.
Okay.
This time around, the first leg came on at the Kumasi Babayara Sports Stadium. But nay Accra House of Folk home. Due to say na ya close to stadium Accra nanti House of Folk omu home share Kumasi.
Okay.
And Kotoko winning that first leg by 3-2. Second leg Barcelona. So you say until the first leg na Barcelona, yana Kotoko has enter my more goals.
Yeah.
We 2008 diana ne koye 3-3 no na din so be Kotoko has my goals until first leg na Barcelona.
Okay.
Kotoko winning by 3-2 no. So you in 2006 and a Cape Coast hosted both Kotoko and Haas games in the league.
Okay.
That year Haas did a double over Kotoko. Haas won both home and away. Mekaine Mitko Kostadinov Dobrev that time. First leg a few way Kotoko. Winning by 3-2. Babayara Sports Stadium. So they can do this one on Sunday and replicate what House of Folk did to them in 2006. Far back as 2000. Kobna boa for no time na me kan wasem no. And Seju Kotoko has games yana yentanya match goes unlike at least the first leg of these games now, you know.
Okay.
So Nyami Boa Sunday, you have a match to watch. But the most interesting part is I bizarre and say Omunina say Joe Moda form.
Okay.
Yet top. Okay. That year now Boedu Edge League. No, not Kotoko has both of them.
Come here.
Come the head down, Beckham, said you. Come here, no need the head down, Beckham.
Okay.
Me can't hear Beba Edge League.
Okay.
She said the year now. A free ban share Kotoko. Emma Omoma Kotoko car that point. Unse that time no money points I think there was a 1 point difference or so. And a free ban share Kotoko na and Mark Kotoko car and a house twice aboard a couple of those games na kaina House of Folk at the winning that league no. But Yami Boa Sunday Yebenya Quine Ashe Kotoko has at the Babayara Sports Stadium. But Ogum Seju as the man on the touchline has never lost a game against House of Folk.
Okay.
Ewo Kotoko bench. Ewo league no mo. So House betimi ati no ho na Nyame bo aseju Sunday na bechere.
Sunday na bechere. All right. And then ya wada.
And then ya wada.
Yo nakakra.
Yeah, Friday Saturday. Friday Saturday.
Okay. Okay, do we find him mpe ba ku bi kan ho asana. Yeah.
Seju na minim na se wo hu that report e ko ba e wo France. Play be a friend Mohamed Kamara, Seju e Malian.
Okay.
Na last game of the season French Ligue na omo ye omo say anti-homophobia omo ye anti-LGBTQI no omo the badges be ba be bobo jerseys no more sa take picture of omo LGBTQI flag no
yeah
say you player no ne badge dey ball no jersey or hide no omo bi ehu and apart from that nso omo say take pictures that day na omune Nantes babebo no Seju player no take part in those pictures no Seju enye bibianti because of ono ne som or a Muslim Mohamed Kamara of Mali Seju eno no that France almost sports minister Mr. Amélie Castera edia 2S muna ko anim say omo sanction player no
okay
because decision na omani nyina take say omo be make a campaign against anti-homophobia ono am participate no Seju omo make a campaign against adia oye no Seju say AS Monaco nim team no omon sanction no Seju kitwa bi ebia na Inaki Williams Seju uskai that ni surgery ya wakwakoye no ewo ni left scar bi ababeda ewo ni left foot and Seju reports any nam say ni surgery na wakwakoye no Seju ebia na kipuno away on the pitch for some couple of times ebia na squad na coach Otoago de Ebabe name no ebia na ni di anka ho
okay
due to injury and the surgery na okoye no was Spain left foot said you ko yes surgery bi ebia say ko ba ne say coach Otuado eni squad na ne din enka ho said you mane shede anya obia wanwa e wo the FIFA World Cup qualifiers are yeba bebo against Mali and then Central African Republic nyambe next month said you no information
all right Awal Mohammed yenda sene nto aso yedi nkomo kakra na fe makọ Newton Latte Marie Jata ho na yahwe mene Dr. Dawood di nkomo mi wi amekwa ko chade na made 3000 cities etoso miensa amaniura football I always say it's not like mathematics or history. Since 1960, when I started following the game, Heart of Folk is always dangerous when playing Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the Baba Yara Stadium in Kumasi. So they should stop talking and bragging and do things right. If not, Asante Kotoko will laugh at the wrong side of their mouth. We a free coffee. Toronto, Canada, and anyway, Abre 1960, and on Chassis share ball. 1960, and a coffee or Chassis share ball, and Ghana or Canada, Toronto, say. So you can imagine the age 1960. Dr. Boji said, no way.
1960.
Yes.
I'm Mammy now so die.
Oh, Mammy. No, Mammy, no way.
No way. 1960. Yes. Yeah, woman, Mammy.
Yeah, you. No, be a chassis, Shabo. Timothy Kofi, Toronto, Canada, or the messages in bar. Well
experienced.
Yes. Osasu ni mfisa weni mu. You want penifo pa obote program ya.
Program we there. Say okra de hu.
Yeah.
Ya ye di dwumadi ese no. E na hu mpani a wono ba ya so ye.
Yeah.
I say me tie sejo.
Wow.
E na de obeka bia nso no nipa no nya kan nipa na de ajo.
Yeah. Say enye papa enye wa ha.
Yes. Nim say wo de.
Yes.
Won so say
papa enye wa ha. Investigation ebo ball one sana.
What are they?
Me pesa now here.
Oh, Debbie.
11:37.
Yes, by
Dawood Heba, Dr. Dawood.
Mamen Kamfo.
Okay.
Some banana for testing message. I mean, some banana police commander was a assign so. Super edu say. Oh yes. Also show sir.
Commander.
What testing me message or say, you can't tell us what are they with there. Oh, Debbie. Now they OBS studio lines here at for what I know about it, Dominic.
Dear, I'm the brain.
So they who are phenomenal one your fan.
Monsas and Kaita, no mammy.
Yo,
yes, I feel you.
But commander say,
all right,
you can't say, said they open for no. When you're busy, Intina de be our shatter is a woman and our pen when you're no for. When you're no for breast, but how dear, who found who's here? No for the easy mawina.
Oh, sorry, Uncle.
I'm sorry, I'm okay. Yo, you can't Dawood ointment to answer. But they see, I know Dawood Heba Hospital. Say, Joe, you're me and him, Ukraine. Metina wa fidi iswa. Na mani age, na hemi who say. Metiha me kasa. Na de nyame enam Dawood Heba Hospital so eye ema adofo. Papa bia one na ere. Openi no wo 61 years en fie di osia baako.
Hey.
Omo wo konongo dwaso.
Okay.
Na o se one na ere atena awo omo emanu nsia. Na mamu nsia no omatwa awo. Ba bia edu no ba no so no o ware no osua. Jafe na wasisi no ho so pa but omatwa awo. Ti kadiaka no ye nkonkon a. Na be se mfie ba miensani. O de boso a enyeyi. No say ade ana eye no ne say. Ohun se ne be ma na pagya pa. But o ko ne ire no ho a na ase ne yema hye no na adwo. Aye ne sa be busum mfie miensa ni nti ama anigye ni fie. Enam so ma efie o masi no. Enane do so nti oba na tu.
Oh.
Akoda ne dan mu. Ena ono so da ne dem.
Ema. Asem to a.
No say sebe oba no be ye aduane kra ma na di kra na ya asem.
Feel. Asem okay, as a wood agro.
Over hu
esisi papa.
Esi de bia. Yes. Na obadi di say we di oba na nkasa na etie program ya no se da bi. Be man so da hwa na oba no ba say opese ono ni di nkomo. Tinkobodu no bisa ansa de no se Matie Dawood sa na me gidi e kire me say ye kɔ hɔ a
obetima boaye.
ti be ma no say said the oba no di gidie ba no so okay na me so memfa me gidie nka ho na yenko ena omu nyina ba oh said Joe nyankopon de no tumi so
yeah
ye he na ya ade ketu bi na ma eba ne sa
I see
but onim say obi na eye no o say duru ba bi kura ma obi ka kire nse na yere na ankasa na eye no enti na epeja okọ no ho a na ne yemu ahye no na adwo no
I see
ti ede ne tu aduro so ahomache o so da ho a be se o se be no mienu kọ no miensa ho no oh 3 2 am kọ 3 ho no o ti ne na adwo so de no hwe and be peja gina so no so okay oba no so ni ya o fa ntoma no de twa ni onu so ko bo oba apono se oba no be bo no pono ena o de beto nanim se omomra Dawood
okay
nti emuaya aba no
oba no
e wono so so the result
no obeti emuaya no
obeti emuaya to onu so ko bo oba no pono no se akosia hwede asio oba o se anaje no de o man
gina so
yes gina so apeja ni se jo se be me bi wo ho se sia 8 e o Kessben FM Kessben TV na ko ba se ne be ma na atofoma se nipa ne hu ya ne be ma hu
sure
how na aba
yeah
na de ntina betimi ama atofom sa eno ne ade ya wo se ye hwehwe first
yeah
enhwehwe mu kire se be ma bi a wanya asikire yade na wanhwe so anye aduro na otete ho o me de me yade ya na asikire yade o me yade ya na asikire yare o ebeduru baabi no obo hu se be ma no kojo
yeah
na atofoma empeja but say nipa no ba Dawood Herbal Hospital Dawood Herbal Hospital say jo unzo dey say me sure say the eyi ni bi atu philanthos ni hini ni bi agu say da kakra no anom bi
obre bibi se fatu so no
o say dan say da usi dey vim je say dey komo bi no e fa say no bi na washa kakra no watwe bi no
ebi dem pa
mi abitimi na say jo
ebi dem
no
be ye me say ebi dem
oh yeah
yes
say me bo abaso
ebi dem pa
say unnom no fo nko ana wa anya yi ya Seju
o me shoko enche o de
go be ma no eto fom sa
yeah
asichire yare no eye factor eno so de ba de eto so mienu eye de ade eto so a ye frɛ no pressure anase mojamro so eno so obinya na wanhwe yi a na hwie ye no ebe hwie se ne be ma atofom nti eba ne sa se yedi kan hwe we ne afie de mema duro na wo no wo se oda ho anadwo akọ no bato aso wo se course number bi frɛ wa anadwo be se 2 ne frɛ to aso o fa de ebe ba ne se doctor why ade o se apeja ne mema nyina apeja wo
ade we
na be ma wo ba wi ase wo be di de o ebrika kra bi na wo wa medi aya ase kom wasisi adan
binum kura timi dwene ho so mba gi omon fa won kwa gi omon kwa from so
na say opani bi ka say me kire me be 2 weeks ago o say otimi dwen sa da kru bi of a blade
yeah
say ne esen ho na say ntimi eboa ne de obi twa firi ho te ne ho ba no so no na o kai say o de dwonso ko twa firi ho
odi kwa say mba
we den kan say munu na odi but
wow
oba ye onim ono ati me frame o se doctor me yere afrim ba me be ma de bia na peja we ya sure say me ko ware fofra enya me okwan mu ana am se enya siesie no de no ano no we just said that na me beto ne nsa frɛ na ode ne beko obi wo ha ko afifiri neto sejo okwa janan so na moja ewo mpa oba be ma o yete say o menstruate be ma ekwa janan so a sebe ne kokobo no na atwe aba nti ne to no roba saa obi wo se owia na no ankasa ekako obi wo wia just ode ne nsa pia ansa na akohyem but se koda grade 3 na grade 3 no just say owia eno opia na enko nti just onya abotrema no na no ankasa de nkakra de akotom obi ato Lexus V8 obi wo luxurious cars but obetena mu just ode sumie etu seat no no achia ne to because okoja na anopa no ade no da so tua ne to nti so chia ne to
wow
say e bi studio lance si ana mema
bro
nipa bre over nipa bre papa e mema mo sa ate bi enum say obi omo mfre a obetime nya mu be say 95% omo be ma ida say nya adwuma ana say one oba ne di nhyiamu na no na adwo obra ne ho nsa ne ne obi won so ane de peja age say na wotwe ansa na san peja but be ma wote sa Maybe I want to and China or your mamma travel quam.
Yeah.
Oh, himself, I don't know there. But Ben might be they were media as a
Sure.
Nipa da would have a hospital, say Joe.
If you want to
Oh, and then the two address, Antina says, I own my Ghana, baby on MBS, a peja.
Peja,
a peja, a bepeja, that from Tim Crab peja. Uncle man.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just so crap, baby. I can enter Metro FM one. Numbers near 0244
0244
88 64 37 0244 88 64 37 and a 020 168 1717. Sejo, a ma bread this time. Efa and Sebu.
Yeah.
Neyeka ensebu na eyade broad and hormones eboa ama oba bu nsa oba tokusua oba timi nyensen na wawo your baby amenorrhea your primary and your secondary amenorrhea no oba bi wo ho a osi so eduru time e wo se nka obu nsa no still ano wadua be mfiaduo no mfiaduo enum 25 20 30 but ohun mojada nsebu no emai eno no wo ho ene wo ba bi wo ho nso a osi su no na eba but onuru bra e wo so otwa bra
okay
when am fear duasa 30 years 32 years
yeah
but ene on menstruate omu ne nsa bio but onu se nka otwa bra
okay
e how bi na aba enti obada wood heba hospital e de na ma na ba na sa so do unim akonfentikro
da bio
e haban bi a if you free na ade fitaa bi tuaso na ne kon na akon ase yi ene ye friend akonfentikro
I see
ye ma ne broso ye de ye duro ma oba owo sa atibie no ma oh just wa anyusu
okay
ena oba bi wo honso an nsabuo no eba onse bosome o say 28 day cycle no obu nsa just bosumo na nka wasan abubio
okay
but bosome no ohun nsabuo no empremie no nti obu nsa bosome bia 2 times
okay
oba wo sa atibie no so ani kwan se ba nsa oba ye ne to aduro so a bibia ba kama ena oba bi wa enye mienu ti se wabu ne nsa na nka adua ba yese na what 7 days and 5 days na etwa no edi be na nsa na moja na san abakakra na etwa e uma be na otwe na san abakakra eno so ye haw
okay
ye oba bi wo ho nso a obu ne nsa etimi bato aso sa abosomo miensa
okay
de bia wo ndi de bia se be obopat oba wo sa atibie no nso no uka wakoma to yem na obada wood heba hospital e de ne ma ne ba ne sa ya de wotu aduru so ene de ukọ ya acha be nansa
okay
o yetimi di aduru ma obi anopa anumre no afre se moja ne mma bio oni kwan se oba de bia bu nsa se wonso wo medi de bia wo we be de na wo ne ukuna hia
okay
se jo obi wo ha ne nsebuo no moja ne timi tuna ma ne boro so but eno no dudu ona agina de bia efre no mayoma so eno na uncrofo friend fibroid no na yoguma hodo depending on the size location of the fibroid no ebetimi ayeden ama moja etu saa obra ubu nsa entwa
okay
ene wo hawa hodo nso a etimi mane ba ne saa nti we nyina no ansa na obeye aduru ama moja na twa no e wo se ehu saa de no
yeah
yo shire onsa tete no ye bonnet ye fitaa bi se ekra bi wo ho ye de shire ka haban ho ne ye de ama nipa nanom 30 minutes opa ye man enter hospital 30 minutes onkohwe obekọ no so okosesa pad obekọ na moja na jai yes yo haban bi ye friend gu akro ya wiase nyina haban nyina no ena ye omopanyini
okay
nti de bia ni tiri so ye fitaa ena friend gu akro
okay
sejo na dwumadi edi no ehu obi ntime nyunso ye de man no adunso the herbs ayeka no ena ye ka traditional medicine ena na me kirem it involves animal parts.
Okay.
Oko China, omutimi fa sebe emwa ejanan. Cockroaches. No ma fa kankabi. Unse Chinese di mwa hodo bebre. Enyen omanum na ya omude o. Omudi because of medicinal purpose.
Okay.
Na ufa odwan ne nso no kese na. Ye wa ha ba bi ye friend kakari adwe. Ye wa ba ku bi ye friend asase ne abo. Sa asase ne abo no. Ne ya wo horo kama na ye de awura odwan nso no large intestine no. Ne ye de ahyem. Ne ya noa nti obawi ensono no ene haban ni nyina abom da onim de ebe de bia ne BP is stable. That is traditional medicine.
I see.
Dawood eba hospital ye wa adweso krapa.
Okay, I see.
Se jo baby ani pa na hwe ye mfiri bia na wotie ye no. Omra kumase adweso.
Okay.
Bia kane na Metro FM no. Wo de ofa adweso ka so be si Metro FM. Wo si o Metro ho adan kese na si wo na ho na Dawood eba hospital. Ye ya adwuma firi dwada ekosi memenda. Numbers ni bi 0244
0244
88 64 37 0244 88 64 37. Say your Park Academy manager.
Park Academy, yes.
Offenso.
Yeah.
Also a show program rough.
Oh.
It's nice to see ya.
That's what I'm saying.
Me
feeling is
feeling on.
Yes.
Yes.
I did why you offense one.
Oh, serious. In the paya, yeah, dear, or Sabasobo.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So,
why are they?
Oh, you're very good. Excellent. Into Sabri baby will be a in channel. Now, or say, or Pewasem, as I'm no fonty. No fonty. So, or your bemno.
A cajon. And a bibiaso. Yes. To the one, dear, and no one finding them too. And another young chinny. Yes.
No for you,
yes.
At you for wedia.
Yes.
Sabio, or true for us in a dance in Pakistan.
And you sit there, dig Kukum. Yes.
As it
yes.
And Ninkokoma, Kokon yet
ready.
Until no for, hey, I dear Massey Joe, and where de Maddy be ultimate trassy. And my program, Kessben sports and Crawford and Sano. And then
ready for one. My badges of Crapaho. Now, some of it to horror. And that's a get to a crowd.
Oh, how the Oba, Omeka said Dawood and I are Sanko.
What is Soroko? Oka, or Dabra, will be the Wabatraho. Na and over to the transport. Yes. Okay. There also coffee about you to preachers about Misaka.
Oh, now.
All right. Oh, okay. So to buy.
I am a
all right. Yeah, that's it.
That's what I say.
Na we have friend number.
Yeah, police commander.
No, but
no, say I will be point a penofone. And no, not head.
But you have few calls, Soroko. Both friend numbers said I would have a Obabuamo. Now, the no marketing getting down the hard, but Drodia will be papa. All right. Mako new to Latin Marida Taho Nafi on the Ninsem and so a breye. Also, ne, about Hato folk and the Kumasia Santico to Comunano and Tokrobi edited Domu Nane and Obeche to Crew Chrono. All right. Birthday wish you who hear me ye papa. I mean, and son of Mako new to Latin Marida Taho Mrs. Rose Opoku Ababio. And your birthday. Mrs. Rose Opoku Ababiu, and your birthday. You will show happy birthday. For Obia Studio, how Obia so we show happy birthday. Titru Wankasaunia Abrefi Collections, Bantama. Also, you will show happy birthday, Mano. Also, you go on Trewashim, Nani Fevers, Sonkono. Onfa engusu na bibia bebiano enya kama Rose Ababio Sobolo Kumase happy birthday. All right. Mamiko Newton Latte Marita Taho quickly. Na me share do say odi ebre new chen tokrono. Yeah.
Me da se ne akonya odi ama me na ene yenkomo yina no ko nyankopon ya adoma kwese de anim no hasfolk otukwan de baba sports stadium ne Kumasi Asante Kotoko de baba boani na this season two teams no omo ho atrompa omo ne omo fans nyina players no crash suffer a lot na game we ba ya ne ho sensem doors but kakra bi na me twa in that regard yen share Krabia defense and hasfolk defense and every defensive pair no ya na yataka say yen share goalkeepers no omuna ema ade no nyina no eye because of course our team said there regardless of how strong that team is na say goalkeeping department no any stronger general ohobechiro pa so Dan Lad here is a key member of Krabia and backline hodie oka goalkeepers na ono na edikan 3 goalkeepers and a Kumasi Asante Kotoko ayusuno this particular season and of course Frederick Asare free Accra Lions said about joining Krabia as one of the keepers and Moise Pointe is only foreign goalkeeper or that department or yemunsim na ye ni enkomo no first of all odi goalkeeper ne be ka akire ofo ho a say na club ya nkura ball no a omusu etie na mka so mu nkura ball no a it can start from every angle of the field. It could be set piece, it could be even in possession, not in offensive transition or calling ball no. So ushe area had there boamena yen checking ni padodo a e work Karela as against Kumasa Sante Kotoko or na religu back or north. Now Osha 4 players and our box move for a team of friend say Karela. Me problem about your teams you know any way of defending they say sometimes strikers and attackers too pe and our box room yet born beba na unhunu kwan a ebe fa so ebe tonet na ba bi am shedi a wo hwe nipa 4 pe and our box room as against 7 players of Kumasa Sante Kotoko. But Osha Kwanya born if I so tornata or ball with somebody at Macarella. But you know, we keep saying, sir, every attitude you see on the field, no, a repetitive action. Did you want to shiny movie such now? So you can understand the fact that within this area, Karela Norson, and if 4 pairs as against 7 players, so the Fred count 1 money 8. Yet they got that goal. Now, may catch us a whole narrowly go back in north. A high back to Babayara against nations. So Shakwan Chrono, anyhow, you know, Karela did that ball on two. That goal scorer got that ball and connection by virtue of no man marking activity in the box. And so, share some more what should be original. Ono kwan ejigina so hu ni ya me samboa kakra. Asama what in kwan ejigina area ha. Now my problem is Menka say in every defensive setup it should be man marking. It can be a hybrid. Meka zonal marking and a man marking. What you can in so bom ebe adwuma. But ebudie and who say crobia a demonstrate on this occasion. So as some what in kwan ejigina ba bi ojina just as earlier you saw that of Shaibu of Karela or Jampe as a lone player, and I can tell you for a fact that Asamoah Boateng is patiently waiting. Say, "Boy, no beba, not we connected." But my problem is, so we didn't actually honor our box room say no. Ya na dia de na we try. Someone beba see so no clear. Or obey dia as a set player no. Aye, na utumi at this situation if you but it told be I questions I ebusa say yen players no any omu defensive attribute or more attitude no say na ya na to be one person can. Now general it's a big issue. Aha Osha some Boateng kwana or war TV no so and I say screen so as a lone player standing and it was a moment general na ubenya say crop ya betimi react in a way you know obetimi a defender but ambanesa general I think say me bawo ho na mahia asame na obeboa me wakakra sana masa to aso afi ba bia madru ye me pese menya same technicians ne be hwa ade ama meketo bi na masa aso ato aso quickly e de akọ menim say o akira me pese o be hwa we ne de ama me quickly na ya to aso de akọ so the whole enkomo ya di eye crab your defense so how it's down to you know lack of organization, lack of structure. Go to the toilet na a idea a how pa jet a repeating her over and over and over many of the times a repeating her crab your intimate solution to it. But I keep saying say your coaches you know your training grounds say some of these coaches have been doing some massive job at training grounds and say what Gian to say every time be a coach in adwuma or ye ko game num and our game na baso a ade a ho be kire pa because these players you know they are not really in sync with how our coaches you know kire mo so I think you know this is a situation before club ya ma ne line up apie say oba be face as folk no na odi ho dwuma nyina de free o. Other than that, so as for Kessben take advantage of such situations, to say the medical year trono, na crop the edge box room, it will be very, very, very difficult. Remember, Sir Joe, Ako Namasaba, because I have a little challenge with her. I said, me try me home a bansa. And this is a moment naka make sure say every time biano you know two teams see omunimo na omunimo biano strength and any weaknesses but the major problem these two teams in this particular season you know is the fact that general omo actually hon nyina no concede lot of goals and this is a problem yedi ho enkomo look Sir, Krobia lineup now. A born out of the fact that central defensive pair, system, apart from the central defensive pair, now assess a lot of roles, so at me assess and because roles assess now and the Justice Blake in the back four as part of the central defensive pairing. It will be so in a back three or no any Ariansu, and of course, Ubenya Nuruddin Abdulaziz, Amomi and set me watch, no Ubenya Kote, Emo Abbo, Peter Akwamo as a wing back. So these are critical issues. Sakrabi having order 3 points against a class folk on Sunday, and so Moshe. Now, I'll be showing you a lot, but a Brepomuno, Minisema Rolion, Cecilia, Omoya Nema Bakumi Nubia, a bedman to me, I'll roll on. One thing they said. So share how 2 teams in the tier now. Obiani one more football fan. Obetimi say or they check 2 teams. So man to me the best of performance. Has folk this season how much struggle konya good performance. Brekum Golden City. Now I'm back in Accra Sports Stadium against Adriana. Manager no Babonte Beka said this season the house. Say Omamo money and 100 players and say Huna Mudino or Becca Natural so yen to us on has issues never drew on my enchebia, but not make Crobia and I highlighted say there were issues via what team Numa yet do who come over and over. But we pass out the 2 team as econo. Some of the issues repeating because football principles and a repetitive action. Earlier me highlighted how as I'm watching alone in this particular situation or the ball no etonet me highlighted by virtue of the fact that on kwa and the general obia in front of jet okay eco box room you have about 5 red jerseys, probably 6 our box room. Now organization no way, structure no way. But it told be you might think say, oh, coach on the bench and now when she say coach no gum dia no way, coach Ogum is working tirelessly out training grounds. But to sink in the game from the training grounds to the match day and no dear and you on the field is up to this place. Now the key question is say okay, so by detail, we break it down. You are not individual errors. Or chief, a non-marking activity. Or share mezaka free boy or no okay. Watch this closely. Now Nicholas Men said in the chi. Nicholas Men said, "I sharing just saw the arrow in the pekino." And then this is mezaka free. So 2 players of follow no all kokwamu and Osanye. Nick should prove me say one started say deep mezaka chi. But a kwamu boko and Osanye and mezak got first in the air and Sana all connected that bullet. El Golden City, and I can't time on consider. It was a moment that even we number 9 about box room now. I know I'm making attackers in about box room. Yeah, no, me a very, very, very sloppy. I'm about how come home. But the real context of our discussion and analysis here is the fact that Krobia defender, especially set pieces, yeah, now struggle power. Now me catch sure we are share our board no so we a zona marking. Zona marking us in the sense that Krobia players protect goalkeeper Frederick. I'm born a whole say more party, I should say. So this is a zone and I'm protect and Adriana for the way and for one-on-one marking so but regardless, ball in your bank corner inside the box. There's a bit of sloppiness and be beyond every time, regardless of the angle of that ball. A bankuano who's a bonnet on it. Wait, you mean to me fan casting the brave, but the contest is a floated ball and how the defense deals with it. This is dance park. So me wako Doma, me wako Babayara, me wako Nations, me wako Accra. Aha, air dance park. Kwabra usugo no. Every time crossover. Now wait, what some flashes and tails from last season because okaya Kalawatara ba Krobia this say. Now we are come on kasa problems in the this is Linda Mtangi of Asifuk. Now, Osha Linda, or no, and I will do a kind of this particular role. So, Osha Linda, the position of Krobia plays 3 and term. But apart from the movement now, he was the first person in the air out connected. So they don't really mark well. I'm market tight and aggressive. And this is 1 2 for 2 no a buy a 2 area how they didn't actually feel it. It's always been happened. And a bassa they give out chances. Because 2 for 2, nobody got in there. Now Busa say Linda in Tang, sub a height, I say, our jump across row. And a first connection to the ball. And Sana Frederick now area had a
Bob Frederick Dean, it's all down to the structure, organization, and the principles of defending. Linda is first in the air, got a very good header. Name of Frederick, you're near post here, you could have done something, but or you need to defend this and also. But the context of my point in the say, every time Biano floated balls at me Krobia to move on quickly. Counter attack has always been another thing. Eha Krobiafi, Mikasa counter attacker. Teams in the brain or more a weakness about when they keep the ball or whenever they having the ball. So Krobia Kwakosha Lions or lose ball. Krobia ni shape be way fatu trim. I'll be discussing this. This angle no and Baba Piga Eshe go no for Accra Lions. But more Sparta's angle has always been very poor. Onya piano angle be aba pick be not the ball better net. Where I show if I two trim it's been considered from a very cheap angles, and I've always been surprised. Now me one say Otimi two download Frederick Asari for whatever reason because more sport is not showing enough confidence. Technically, also when you the player no or more confident bano, he's lost a lot of form and confidence recently. And I've told you, she ain't gonna one-on-one situations. Or my striker no apiga de bono to you. But that's not the only problem my sport has. My can't go no one so much so. On the left toe, on the right toe. Angela attack too many power and whenever you go more tighter. Yeah, now it's me more sport. He's never been that solid and astute. A basket or protector line now. Forget about the fact that I keep saying, Kote Emmanuel check or co attack now Mantem. But this angle belongs to the goalkeeper. And it's been happening. Apart from these two, my best I found to us to be upset. Goalkeeping department, a major problem now, Krobia, and some of back central defenders, so watch Krobia or corner, or corner, no, or it's me and Shabono, in a counter and Syria. Now, after that, watch more spot in the angle of the best Bono. So, this is the diving spot of the goalkeeper. Ojan Fifi, yet this ball has a very about 75-degree acute angle. And Bassa, we a goalkeeper, but the power behind that ball, no, was sent me way ball in free box room. But watch the angle once again. Near post. It shouldn't even happen. Near post. It shouldn't even happen. Give the attacker the most difficult of angles. But it means it sees some weakness in you. But let's forget about more sport and Yanka Frederick Wansen because against Adriana Eldroma, one-on-one situations, Frederick Pia Upiekwa. Upieba and Nancy Penny the Bono. I keep talking about the fact that Enriansu one-on-one with Kevin Obeno and Koya Zekmintana and Koya. But Frederick in the piano, Opieba Bayede. Young forget to Frederick Swana and Yansha the other goalkeeper. And who is that? Danlad Ibrahim. Opiekwa against his dreams. Danlad appear and Upia with certain principles. Now Upia principles and count what they are there now, Babaye. They always come out. But I keep saying, go, you're considering in sequences. Shahawa go, no more consider here. This is a perfect balance. Number 6 in Enoch Morrison. Right back in Augustine, Japan. And a right central defender in Henry Ansu. But Shenko Fumi and Santum. We won't say Henry Ansu you're marking. And now Pushi John Entry attack and Koshami and Sanitum. Instead of being one-on-one. So he left the attacker. And we'll be joining Pami and Santum. So watch them. Now, Mikasa go, you're considering the sequences. Now, what's your say? So you have about 3 players anywhere area as against one striker. Watch it. Or no one or J combo no or yeah combination and man attacker now in Ajay then took the ball. So all of a sudden 3 players and 8 defenders while they had the ball just ahead of them. Now the boys be how do they defend this way? Now Danlad position there is so poor because me can once Danlad crown and Yema Behano. He totally got out of the shooting lane. Shababi Danlad Akoje were free ponum kra, were free ponum ekra. So all the 3 keepers, Makamo is party, Maka Frederick Asare, and then Maka Danlad, their exit from the goal line is not well articulated every time. You can understand the fact that they bring some level of weakness within their box. And I idea let's move away from the goalkeepers. Now you need defenders in Hong Kong because I'm not a pono. Defenders in there, America Sem, organization, ball there. It was like a penalty and a Lions. Now, I'm breaking it down further. I'm what I say. So, where the Rekemenya about a penalty, but Shababia Frederick Ginano, Nashabia born in free by. Frederick is outbalanced or free pole Marco did the other side. That was the angle. Attack another ball to you. It beat my imagination. Or check by unbalancing his footing. 2. Angle no Jinanumpono. Attack and a ball across our channel. But let's talk about the sequences. And this is the first sequence. Ball no funny Pami and Center, American show Pami and San Okay area na no.
Enipa miensa na safa two trim. These are the situations that talk Robia. Oba hu nipa miensa wo but omo nya dwuma. Medical chunk from miensa bi. And okay, I also told you the composition of that miensa no. This is the 6 DM no Rocky Jam na oba box mba ma yadwuma. You have Sharif and then you have the other central defender. In the midst of them, an attacker no and you can tell me nobody can block that ball until say ebedru say e ball a penalty. It's always been happening. Some of the times na a B2 kakra. Watch Justice play here. Justice has a clear vision of where his marker is. And you can understand the fact that back four also in shape. And El Clasico, I remember Sunyankopo Yaduma Sunday, El Babayara Sports Stadium, a home common Yedi. So, crop your back for no, Bababi and Jumano, El Babia myself, because attack and Apeki Justice Blay. Did you not Apeki Blay? Yanko and Kakani and She. Now, Blay, the understanding of the guy's movement has to be a premium thing to him. Or moving closer and edging more closer to the box. Now, Blay, this is Justice Blay on a half 10. Or shall attack and no. Now attack and share ball na keeper but Justice Blade here. But be an attention probably on quite a bit match. But the way na all clear ball no Emma me who said Blade had no absolute clue as to where. And you can understand the frustration from the manager. Dr. Gumaja. Coach Baye Wajima Baye we are singing jet ball in the box no more. Now how can Justice Blade tell me say or ball 9 right and or you're very dominant on the right but ode or 9 right and a clear ball if free an angle I want to me and yashe ball we able to on goal. This is a really very, very bad technique and I can play apply now. But you know, it happened. But yes, I didn't come up you. Justice Blay Chrono. So your real goalkeeping department, watch Justice Blay here. Every time he's a key member of the back line. So the attacker is Nuruddin. Aha, as a same come koso. Bako as a sort of attacker by choice. It choose Justice Blay. But Justice Blay no choose there. Watch the pattern and the map na attack and 4 players can be connected. Now we say any part of those say and they want sweater box room show TV ni di na catch them say any part of those say in box room in sweater or just one attacker in the box as against 4. But boy me catch say a goal and you one. Dana boy says a club one person or dominate or baffle 4 defenders as against Insuatre. Now Insuatre ebe ma wo this tough time no now be face Kotoko has folk not one prepare on ya and me catch and kind part do a share red jersey. How many of them are working? So 3 as against 6 players. Or they goalkeeper number 3 against 7. Ball no a go. I see. It depends on the part. No, Musano or Mahokeka. So because some baby Kakrabia or Menya go Nashe. So watch the 2 players. This is a striker. Or Boko getting closer to the box. He voluntarily picked Justice Blay. 2 Nababejina Honomono. Baku defender, Baku attacker. Imagine any pedda. Imagine a sharp contrast. They won't back up and pass a ball on net. Back up, pass a ball on net. Watch the 2 players. Wait, any situation I see over and over. Hasbog the Hamza. So defend this way and watch the boy dismantle back line. We repair these minor deficiencies. Anybody you worked and acted as if said, well, so Hasbog I used 4 goalkeepers, 1 more than Club Yard this season. It means 2 teams next year on a more trumpa. Seniors in India. Idea or started season here pa na nations hono has folk about kumase first one no ata wait no so and money to be maye ata anya no ankasa no ne fair share of critics this season na emperifo 2 na amfa no and omode Sharif Shuaib and of course Kwesin Ketia 2 goalkeepers in aba. And the most amusement part of this whole discussion is the fact that 4 keepers was certain level of weakness and crowd they been to me blame one baby by emptying for them. Now at any communication level be also with the back line. Apart from he being so thick, a dropping a kakraba in terms of the movement. Some of the times attack good reach, but only the technique to move the ball out of the box. So say has born a Koso Leventus air tassel of forming Mekan Frederick send in the movement and on balance no. Shata atansa no or they can't go post way. A one and attack and defend and not tassel of form, but attack could move faster. Anko Santana who will go area or Japan in China, you can watch it. Now born no action will say. So attack on not the ball at all, and he was not really that fast. He had no pace. He's not that agile. So let's move away from attack.
Shuaib and Abeji Bono. Omunyina different problems, variety of issues, and what you Shuaib at the end of so all these goalkeepers are mouth teaser of their performance over across the length of having their issues. But for half of folk, what the keepers are doing chamber for some issues. But this defender got back in the air first, but no connection. But if you turn a chair in the box or more assist from the corner spot, as you can see here, got very well connected right in the box. Now me can't cross this a shakotokwa ocean. Me can't cross and my can't cross a Shah's box in Timbia. Cross around who you know and you are connecting. Now another thing is the fact that they always go off. So this is Kevin Osasibe. Me can't just blade the natural Kevin Osasibe and the general on a upon of Kumasa Santekoto. And this game is from the first fixture. Two players in the general. Lamptey had a ball and Shababia Lamptey grab ball and watch the two players. You are to blink an eye. And your opponent has a very quality, but Kevin Osasibe, he slept off. That is another thing. But goalkeeping department in Aerono, twaso. After set attack on chain, Richmond and Yukon chain, then came in Shuaib Sheriff. Now Sheriff Mudi any binio. Sheriff against Bibiari Go Stars. No Babo na ball, Frankaman Kwasisi. Now you saw the ball, no Akoto. Mauli got that goal, got excited. No Akoto no the two fans. But these errors, you know. Swift and he's very much instinctive. They are on the person say when and he moves very faster than some of the defenders. Now with floated balls has issues. Watch this. Say I send the ball a corner. Say diagonal angle. They always give you a chance about 80-85%. So the ball. This goal was scored at Nations Abrankase by Richard and so I probably thought that was 7 ball it went underneath his body and a cut on net. So has folk both free throw box in one. Where is Mukwala? Where is Peter Aqua? Where is Babaya? Why not her? Now the Bakusu team has spoke. This is your free kicks. Keep on it, please forgive me. Hasbrook consider a lot from free kicks. Now free kick, you know, and your referee it also means to say Hasbrook have been committing a lot of errors around this particular zone. Watch it. So area had a Peter Aqua Babaya, Monya Jumanu area, Umbechamo. Umunya Chamo pa 85%, 90% goal area. Whenever attackers dominate, Salinda Ekwadia, not just a Koko Tanga pet, no Tanga Niwa. I am telling you, they have always been late into defensive transitions. I'm just showing that to you. But be a goalkeeper and the ball keep an ball because they really demonstrate that level of technique. At times I can't know. Now how many times have you counted here? Say attack and sank a ball, jet ball not tornating. Is it by virtue of power behind the ball or technique to deal with that ball? But some of the times, you know, one crowd may say about BM. Now, me can your role and function is to one, blur the vision of the kicker. Two is to give that goalkeeper a defensive wall just even before ball be do on her. And three, to make it very difficult for the other ball also be a good vision at goal. But the na who I one na BM na say bosh and be a one and attack. Whether he reacted so late, whether lack of technique there, by being Padu or attack, but area by Kwamaka, says Timmy has a counter na tono. Every team or that has folks a push bro on him. What dear bra, what you who dear brano has spoken to me and Shabon one, dear Canino or Mau or Bianifie. It's always been happening. The pressed Lenda Mtangi took the ball away from them. And the Hasbrook I can't pass anyway. So counter 8 to me Hasbrook papa. Hasbrook counter to me or they have only 1-6 this season. And that player is Glido Tanga. So only what they are a Kankwa. So counter attack at the Hasbrook this season regardless of the goalkeeper, backline John Horn what they are called. You saw that rightfully against different teams. You saw that of Dreams. This is Samates. League on that top on one job but you can watch it. It was 1-on-1 with Kofi Agbesima, but he never had the means to block the passing lane, and you can understand the fact that Atta is a bit frustrated. But Atta, but the key issue here, they say, boom from Sodoma, goalkeepers in the Vrandes and errors. Counter 8 me as folk, and a floated balls, corners, free kicks. They play high line of defense. Meaning, say,
omo backline no ne attack ana goalkeeper across them no omo ntamu wa it is so much direct ball defender ne ntene no okoda da just one akobo ball no to hwene counter attack it to me has to folk pa 4 different angles abetimi anya omo no ene yabubum no as to who wins and they just a pack na so ene be kire but a idea the 2 teams no Asia and then nyame adem ochina ne Saturday ekono you be far other departments, like attacking midfield. And when you're rich, at 2 teams, they have individual personnels, but put them together, and you be share free. And of course, in the final, is it going to be Mukwala or Hamza Isa? Chief, I'm not here, Chief.
Okay. Kwasi Sefa at the message be by very short one. Be no some famao. Now, also saying, Newton should look at the wingers of Accra Hearts of Oak. Sorry, Newton should look at the wingers of Accra Lions and Adriana before comparing to Hearts of Oak. Because of how Kumasi and Kotoko's third choice and first choice goalkeepers concede. Can Hearts of Oak wingers do same, or do they have equal qualities as Accra Lions and Adriana? Because it's a fact we free UK and Abaminu is watching us here.
Media haya na me way na me nhwe obi ahoden awo me hwe obi yare a owo nti yare na has folk wono na ma demonstrate as to say kotoko ahoden na ana woni no and the boss patwanya no ntina na ene me baaye but has yare kotoko yare de eno na bebo so kakra so coach baby obi amechia o but as to say omo the weapon de e wo mo ahono but omo yare na bekan.
Okay. All right. Newton Latte Marijata, I don't know. Mekwa chadi bium, Nafi yaba betwaso ede amamo. Enti bones I crado ente mekono, but did the way about say by sound practical judgment. Players are always intrinsically motivated when they are playing against Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak. Just like Kalu Watara at Brekum Chelsea scored a brace against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Boss, in the last decade, Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak are in the miserable competitions of signing new players and flopping them. They sign players aimlessly without scouting guidance. But players who leave Asante Kotoko as failures are able to revenge by scoring against them. For example, in this season, Stephen Amankuna and Kayeke have scored against Kumasi Asante Kotoko, but it is very rare to see a Kotoko player scoring against his former team. These are little observations we must carefully appreciate. Say, Obi free Kotoko, that's all but ya Kotoko, Utimi Kotoko. Now, Amankuna ne Kayeke. But say, Obi so free team be no back Kotoko, not all but ya the team now. Untimi nyasa anti team. Minu police what is the work can I say?
Chama Matias pa na nanu pa keke se lu si jubilate na so mo kotokoda. O konsuni anu ni asembia.
Na mo de usad ne ye dey.
Da bi on se o former team de ya wo de chama ya hwe abrofo no. One ne former team bo no sha. On jubilate ba keke ni amankuna pa hye.
It depends on only no send musi papa mu no.
Oh.
Aya.
Issues be
mu ya.
Oba want me am.
Dem tokon so na pai mu.
There be Oba want me am. Oba want me am. There is no way say keke ni amankran be ka say.
Papa mu feso a.
Oh, na so mu ko na hwe mi entem.
But kotoko na
kotoko no na
that's all the bufo ne free mu a.
Kotoko na da o tumfo kai o say ni team no ye bosom. Spirit and for wa wuntimi mo.
Asma ye kan Paul o die no. O say teams no eba kotoko players no free teams no ba kotoko na so mu share teams na. O mu ntimi nche o mo.
Chama.
He said o free kotoko ko other team no share kotoko.
Chama Matias. Chama ba cho team player bi organ ha bi e pe kotoko abo. When the team ni player ni behia or when the team ma o hia kotoko a ball be bono ba wo koto ne ba kotoko a on giving the best said dey no wo sa ni team no tama dey steady we player bia wo team bia mu bia ko hia kotoko a o mu be hia kotoko a preparation ko but onya ba kotoko say kim
okay
onim say we do final stage
on give you the best BM.
I better so I'm about so.
Mati Chairman.
Mami kwa no ano. Sana also adwin ye wa na.
Jo some na all can ye no kre. Tenka na ne kwe. Tenka karu atala nko no nso nko wo ye wo.
Go nya Chelsea no wa se no.
Nenka so a se no. Benti. MJ press just e bia ayi yare odro.
Onyale.
Odo any abroad. On the Odo ne abroad no. And be yes adwuma ni biu.
Okay.
Aha, wo mo an consider wo former teams no kra. Odo ne abroad de wo be ye ne perfect. But wo mo aka no enye sa. Enjini nya na minua no ka no. Endi ye besre se efi ne akọ no wo kika wo mo nye sa adwuma ni yi. Na do oba kwa banka me de mai no to aso preko because they say no
was me feel me confirm local stories o
do
if I trust me new
aha no be boa do bo na ye be bo ne Sunday no mpenimfo si ehia fairness referee no oba be gina mu no
acho togu notebook ma be
nyasam ketwa ye ni abre ye pese pepe yo pa ye djuma because bo no a decisive match e determine obi fate obi betimi akọ atomra ni mu pan obi so betimi atoa so enyasam ketwa afa security edu kotokwa ne has say ya ye wasojafo ne approachfo akantinka wo kumase ya obehwe ne yes bibi the national security for ye de omu free nkran omu mom na ebe ma ne gates ebe ma ne bibia wo kumase amaye meanwhile ye approachfo ne asojafo ne bi wo kumase ya obu ba no obu mom intimidate kotoko fans national security for na ba no obu ba be intimidate kotoko fans e wo gates ni ade
so be kotoko fans so na go how mo
yan how obani ya ye no bedi ni ye na match we ya eye serious ne de obi anu a obetrans de ne nsaje ne damri fam okay ha se for ba no o mebo no o mu home wo kumase enso ye ba si be wuram o ma bus ni gina gate more than 1 hour say o mu na ebo home o mu na e control nyabencha de ye gina ho e ma na process for ho asoja for ho ya nka hwe ya ntentasuo e ma o mu nkrofo be wuram ye no be wie ansan ne e ba kumasi o na de kwasi ada yeso ye be ye yeso ye de e ma national security bia me ya na dwen se me finkaba me wa betire woni abeti nje kumasi fo o mo so ntimi ma e wo ne o mo hwe
o ma sem de
o mo hwe
jo o kan wasem a ko yusu means be na channel foforo bi ni wan
yes
na only national security go nya problem me platform yusu me ma
yo jo me da se sa yenti no mo ba
ma o mo won ni wa ha
me ma o won me da se jo yenti no mo ba sabia son sabia nyado enipa na mo ba hwe won so enya moa sabia son enti
me kan no na ho kan no
oh mi ni o sa me tro ndi me to sabi no
mi o be to sabi no do bi atem
sa mi ne ma che wasai enti jo ye sese omumra ni yie ne ane o montra ni yie asumdue kwaso say me say we die ye afa ye hia support enu nti no ye wo mpanimfo me won say nra founder of ifoi tertiary ifoi wa to take it amaye saa so na bra kwa brand in groups no so say om the bus e besi atweminimu lotteries burger lotteries aba se nkrofo aba stadium ye hia dom because dom ne ye de be wi ni as enu ba ko ato to aso da kwasi ada
okay
ne to no an ye supporters na ye sa adwuma no enti eso ye besre kumase supporters asanteman Ghana man so mo nyina meta ye chi ye ma ne asie ni nyina ye mfa nto ye chi ye de to ye chi ne hwe ne wani mu because ne wani mu no ene ye de ko owuom ana enkwam enti ye ma no nkwam ne enka hasifo nto amani
okay enti ye mfansia na me nkokwa mikio local sources awabo anu nyina no or the brayen. Why is the management of Accra Hearts of Oak handling Salim Adams' transfer as a Division 3 club? The timing is very wrong, especially having a rivalry game over the weekend. Salim Adams also reacted immaturely for responding to the Hearts of Oak post openly. Mind you, Salim has 1 year contract left with Accra Hearts of Oak, and is also having a 5-year Canadian visa plus US visa. I don't want to believe this young talent will end his career like Richard Mpong because of American visa. Ababiu Michael Nediwe Abba. Na sasa on enokre.
Enokre.
Salim Adams, you know. Has a transfer no call
has of Twitter handle and a tweet here say officially Oma agree
verified.
Yes. House of Folk phobia.
Sir.
Yes. Yes, General.
And a boy and a bed trust.
And now Omucho
not true.
And now boy no could House of Folk post on Omucho said not true.
How can that be possible?
It's possible, General. Omedi tweet.
House of Folk Twitter.
Yes.
And a go some transfer boy.
Yes. Announce it has agreed to release Salim Adams to
2 clubs now agreed.
Yes. Okay. My main kind release.
Yeah.
Accra Zovok is thrilled to officially announce that it has agreed to release Salim Adams to El Hilal Unduman on a permanent transfer deal. The transfer would be signed and sealed subjected to the player agreeing on personal terms with the Sudanese club. And a boy no coach try. Do you know her?
And what chose
across the book Twitter and verified and a blue now on into X no and verify and no coach go not true. No say the buy.
So say the house in Perivoa control and no
boa.
How?
Yes. AC Kessben boy ni so onko Sudan. Sika no mutua ne so e de ma has. But boy ni say onu pass obeko Sudan de onko.
And this much was subject to a club on any
subject. Almost subject to boy no agreeing on personal terms.
And also uncle.
And no see.
Until no one year, that is as Jensu ni. Has a choice subject to boy no any club they agree.
Yeah, personal terms.
And to no uncle.
And so uncle. It was not true.
That's the way so the management neka.
Na say no also many discuss and some coach we na.
Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Yeah, kwaba na fe kwa miki any local service na aka kakra no. And so they aka ye ho bones why ye krado amamra ho na me meche sika me ni meto so say miensa anasa enai. Bones.
Sir Joe, Basom the cash room. Namenfa the third lucky winner. 3,000 atosumiensa ni rana adiem famano. We ko Ghana hen fa na beye oba anase bema. Why na win 3,000 atosumiensa MTN users, Telecel users. Obi amfa no hunyim no obi aso tumi wini. Why na win lucky number ni ye 0249 311 star 0249 311 star. Me pa chawo say number ni na o share Kessben television na o tie Kessben FM o check it na wo ankasa di hu dance say Sergio Laka Roma Kessben Cashport 3,000 Ghana cedis alande e wo phone so 0249 311 star. Sergio the third lucky winner no oni.
Okay. Akasima aduonu enum na donku abo na fe breaking news abejafo nso ba betrans na me pagya me mu. Enti akamienu a SMH fa ho kan wa gro no na fe me ba me ntimi meche wo 3,000 cedis 30 million o winia star 256 star 2 hash dial na select number 1 Kessben FM Kumasi. Kwame mamra wona.
Mr. General, meba details but who say has a you post in a few.
Has a yefu.
Me yefu.
Yeah.
And as I say so the social media.
Who
trope? On my screenshot the at all into the whole trail.
Everyone say
she has a good delete post on.
Wow. Eba narrow. What is the name for? Okay.
Obiton asase at the makers a plot I was sokoban ampa me. Was it a uncompleted building? Na dan yi edu lentil level. Inti so we obi a we interested a wo ye pa. We eye one no asem enye obi asem individual and a ton na de building no ekuta 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and hall and the kitchen. I was sokoban ampame we interested number way and also free number near 0547 01 6928 0547 01 6 amount 10 slot aka few slot near the abana wiye we will be a creative arts and a womb say makeup artist another photographer and a we are opportunity na ba at the amount say benam of travel and tours edu betu kwan akọ United Kingdom and inti frayen one number we so intentem na ye ni wundi nkomo 0503 121250 0503 121250 from number we so United Kingdom na person come we a makeup artist and also your photographer opportunity na ba at the amount we will be a degree in building and construction ukuta degree in mechanical engineering and that's electrical sir opportunity na ba at the amount United Kingdom and also the whole at the amount frame one number way so 0503 121230 0503 121230 frame number way so Japan and a person opportunity na ba at the amount we a genuine and your connection sembia a genuine and unti frene nyenu dinkomo 0503 121250 Abepo Junction anywhere building a woman ufiri so na ko JP filling station no ahone bia ya obehu Benamoff travel and tour Hebaso cream a cream a bema and the UC apply Hebaso cream ni bi na emboa we ye bema na peso boy adwuma ye we ye bema na peso be selfish we ye bema na peso satisfy oba we ye bema na sebe producer ohun sanu ntem ohun bantem a problem compare Hebaso cream ni bi na apply penis no wo apply after 30 minutes ko wash sabre no ready so no oba no ebedi nhyiemu ehɔ na betima satisfy oba ni yie edi agiatum eninti wo apply bia no side effect bia ye the Herbasol capsules enso aba nom Herbasol capsules ne bi anopa mienu enyumna mienu anopa mienu enyumna mienu food supplement and a wonum now nom sa Herbasol capsules ne wie na alter food supplement no eboa blood circulate ye eboa ma akoma ne ye adwuma ye eboa ma blood timi ko sebe impedance of penis ne mu se de be ya woni obe hyemu a enije ne beba e de amount 0244 750 510 0244 750 510 obetima frɛ number we so sisi ena ye oya ukotodwe waposo uhunam baby ena tutuwa edwo so you see elephant ointment eno ne ointment a wasa wo apply sa ointment ni bia sa problems no betwa e de amount koko ena ha o efifu ni pedua no baby internal cocoa and external cocoa Sadiq herbal powder and also you see we used to be the good team ukokom we duane bia we di bia mu ebeko ni pedua no akɔ cocoa no ahyi cocoa na se e de amount stroke yare bone compare flazon 600 droni binum when flazon 600 droni bia obi a wenya stroke pain obi a wenya stroke obi a be so bomba fi stroke ho Flazon 600 and was some num bi na coke na entimi emboa stroke yare no yare a hadwinye papa any drugstore chemical shop we benye biato your number is 0244 750 510 Pepsodent cavity fighter use Pepsodent cavity fighter ni bi your 175 grams your 120 grams your 65 grams and your 12 grams of sachet mu na Pepsodent cavity fighter no ekuta pro fluoride and na micro calcium awom a botit no ban a bogam no ban a monum pampan ni ehwam and no ten also use Pepsodent cavity fighter ni bi anope bia no twitwi osi enwumre bia akode bia no na wasa so twitwi osi ni what scientific hospital sabe impedua so bia onum pampan no enkoye wo ye bema o kasa gu obi so a no nipa ko pani bebi di nti afa wo ba wonum pampan no enkoye fa woni che ni what few days sa problem na o face no eso betwa e di amount obi a wo womb problem obi a obema no e wo problem obe fix sa problem no e di amount obi a wo diabetes wo cancer wo typhoid wo stroke anaasɛ any disease biara ne World Scientific Clinic and Diagnostic Services ɛna wɔ sɛ ɔkɔ atɔ nso Monaco Junction yɛne Adansura Bank ɛna di nhwɛ anim nkran yɛwɔ ɛyɛ mile 7 overhead ne so yɛbɛn Tantra Road ne so yɛsan so bɛn Janet Corner your number is 0244 087 687 0244 087 687 Bomoden tena konya papa so na wachin kasa problem no usisi problem ne bekwa a your latest form your partner for life akonya and also you see we use latest form for akonya ni bia ebeboa wie papa this sofa no ye de 6,500 Ghana el sofa no 3,100 Ghana cedis kope bito ne use na emboa Dominion herbal powder ne powder papa and the pebien so say 250 ml na de gu insuom na wanum wosa Dominion herbal powder ne be teaspoon na the friends so say 250 ml in the morning in the evening na wanum a boost immune system no a boost immune system ni wi a yare bi asiesie oni paduam bi ekoboa diabetes o sugar level no o menses ne mbaye ekwakoboa asolve problem ni nyina e de amount kopebito na UC na emboa Magdan shipping and also call you metra kwan Magdan shipping sem e ba sempo no onyame fia manone aba ne ebeyi e de amount onyame fia manone aba anaso de nyame kwa manone ye ne betima ye e de amount se true sea anaso true aeroplane Magdan shipping and ebeye e de amount your number is 0249 991199 Kel Shako toothpaste chuchusia no pa na chuchusia numre obechuchusia eye Kel Chako toothpaste ni bi ebema pampan fufrefure ni aba ebema teeth no aye fita ebe reduce nyama wudu bi akosi so sima ema problems no ebema gam no amode abem ebe prevent cavity ebema stomach problem na wonya na so atwa obi a wonya hangover eye Kel Chako toothpaste no and also you see Samara Company Limited and a day aba ejaso Franco Trading Enterprise Oko Franco Trading Enterprise nyama papa ne ton laptops yeton Nokia phone yeton Samsung phone yeton iPhone ye na ba ye be man quality no no wetimi akwakọ use eye Franco Trading Enterprise and our ba sanya me usabetimaka any branch bia no bora ho wo dem wa ye hyehyeehye wo office ho aye hyehyeehye uto sabre fifre tew bomade copper high sense air conditioning bi ebetwe light ni kitwa bi na sanso ama wo dem achile e de ama wo sorry dem wa hyehyeehye efio aye hyehyeehye hotel ho aye hyehyeehye high sense air conditions no e na beboa 1.5 horsepower 2.0 2.5 4.5 and off floor standing model and so on Asabet Travel and Tour akunti unsembiano fakoda asabeto nombe mo timi etukwan se Canada visa application UK visa application and that's Australia visa application ya baye ni nyina e amount Germany na pesa okọ and that's any country bia beso ko bia no Asabet 0246 603711 Consolidated Bank of Ghana say sabri bra baby account on maseye obi account on maseye emfaso bebre and on sabeka general.
Okay, mami ko chadie na memra na fi local service kakra ho no fa ehonsem ebre Bones.
Yo, masom yem for the fourth lucky winner on the number fan to dwa we ko Ghana side e be ya oba na se be ma hwan and a win 3,000 Ghana cedis. They are tosso a 9 no Sergio Laka Roma Kessben cashpot. Why they win here? Kessben cashpot. Aha. Lucky number in here. 0539 153 star 0539 153 star. Me pacha wo number ni a check it yo na 3,000 Ghana cedis. Alande ewo phone so Sergio.
Okay, Bones, masum. Come make it look at no bebre. But quickly, mamenye birthday wish we who here. Papa. Rahman Kubaja, aka RK, our Metro TV. Na ose ne kid sister, your friend Khadija Kubaja Haruna. Khadija Kubaja Haruna, our Canada, Montreal, and then your birthday. Wow. Now, I'm the message. We also may you live long to fulfill God's promises for your life whilst you age gracefully. We, if we RK, Rahman Kubaja, Aisha, and a very sweet mother, we say we love you so much. And that's some kitu akura naru as a osha kwadana sa ifere Khadija Kubaja Haruna or Canada Montreal. Yeah, as you drawn. Oh, nice. Nina the crow Khadija. Yeah. Okay. Young wish you happy birthday Khadija. Na Nakupon Shrow on your kese na afi onto nkwamai na ehu hia papa na mo kan nyina no ama me woni number ho tika ne ka moda ho
o de misa number nche se ne ko kan bi ho
wo de number ne ye de oba bia ba djuma ma wo chase ne ko number
what for zombie tournament no
what for zone kill zone kill tournament all right.
Oh, you have not been fair to me.
Okay. Okay, winner, nobody come on.
Why not fair to me?
All right. Me, yeah, me birthday. Oh, how much is that? What is that? You have a number of beer, you have a mama. Oh, can I be more mama? Can you Montreal, Canada? Coco di number no. All right, Yanko.
What for zone Q? El Coso. What for zone Q? Coso General. El Coso. Aha. 10 games in the beam. Ebe to Danra.
Mama seconds can create me back.
Okay.
Yeah, what for zone?
Q.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sir Joe.
Yes, sir. That is how it was.
Yeah, we are a boko. Ramsway.
Uncle Pando, Miss Me, your pal. Now, if you're reading by Ruben, your friend say.
The very easy for what because I just say.
Okay. Is what the bidder?
I'm a bidder December, the movie 10,000.
1,000 December.
Aye.
Oh, and on what could him bow?
I grow.
Oh.
And I said that I have to move.
Oh, I have to move to with your fashion how far away.
With the TV carousel.
Amen. Okay, Ujai Cha got 30 million. Ukakofane he all right. Kwame Ntoso.
What the no said is it Diana sorry enra and a bobo kwa friend dreams wo metime dinkunim ewo Legon City so se aka 2 more games no ma standing games no wo metime abo ewie na fe league no eguso a ekoso yemfa class of book story entoso se make say and none of pan has a book a tweet here ewo omo x official account ne so and omede koto o say there womo as oma branch friend Salim Adams womo ne abrante no eto nkwanta pai and as oma transfer permanent dealer ekoso pending abrante ne so ne eye helal for womo eye personal agreement no betimi akọ na so abrante no e de betuja se enye no koreda Salim si onko enya de no obeko Sudan because ojide so sina kind of has so betu kwa enye Sudan and wo se okọ na so I see a make say, sir, a tweet ya has a book tweety womo X and so no woman delete at the free where Salim Adams dear Kumasia Sante Koroko Eguswa prepare towards a year next season and this is next season and Banaway and Sokoroko yen share at the atua next season 1% yamakuye pa at the Emma Club no and so our home the Atenes Kumasia Sante Koroko next season on me 2 coin ako amanone Wamo ebeko akwe pre-season akobo games awodo yate so metima ko Scotland na for masan so ako Spain akobo matches ewo hom ne nya ne pre-season a Kumasi Asante Koro company form eye e dia to ho a ebetimi aboa club no abrampo no weekending wama kensi ne ba so 20 Ghana cedis 30 Ghana cedis 50 Ghana cedis 100 Ghana cedis and wamo ag ewo gate wamo say obi ababa baba yare bia na so timi say T8B Jesse bi and into matete so Koro company for so matete so 150 Ghana cedis and on day edgy into kope bito say red white anansa sentiment colors no obenya bi atom eno ene hihye a eda for Kumasi Asante Kotoko has enso guso prepare for game ye beba so e wo Kumasi on Sunday Abraham ne Kotoko eba be hie ne stakeholders meeting ebe koso ni ehu eye nhihye o metima ye asat now refi obedi game no Ghana Football Association wo muntimi enfam betu dwa ewo anaso mo fam betu dwa eye coach anansa mekase otuado enna Dr. Kwame Benuako our club license in Jumedi ekoso no wode ekoto dwa ewo ase se sabre de mo bia njaji otuado da bi otuado sabre mo me njaji no kora because Jumedi a oba bedinum afei enna oba be hyasem e de amano ohia time Dr. Kwame Benuako se otuado hia time se bia ni Jumedi no obetima ba bedi e de aboa Ghana na sabre de mo bia enkojaje no se Jumedi no ontimi nya obey ni se eno ne se mode atodwa yetoasom ewo other stories a sika kono former Black Stars coach ono so kwakọ piemu ewo Tanzania Jumedi sonko ekoso se cafe decide se omo gidi se Patrick Mosepe ka president no was dachi bi South African country etimi je World Cup no na African country betima je World Cup na just say from the basics no ye training nkola ewo refi mu ni training nkola ewo bobo mu eno betimi aboa no ti no wo de African school championship na ban nkola na ebo ye green and ma hyase ebo said the be betimi aboa ma teams no ma ba amedu semi final sika kono eko e kaf na invite no amana kwakọ piem ho a wodi ni nimdie ekwakọ boa wo training coaches oni coaches ni di nkomo na oboa musu kwan a ebetima faso na se dachi bi African football ne dachi no etime sie e de amaye se no mema de no eye Guinea ene Senegal semi Tanzania ne Benin wo semi e maso Uganda ne Morocco semi ena Tanzania ne South Africa enso e wo semi sa wo mo ehwe se bibia betima kwa genu a yemfa ensia.
Okay, yemfa na naro embobo so nkankra emfa happy birthday enso nkoma Doris Opoku we next ewo Western Link Herbal Clinic ewo bibiani Western Link Herbal Clinic ewo bibiani ho na Doris Opoku enso ewo ane eyo birthday we if Clinton Osu Bempa and all the 2014 batch at Morning Star International School. Omunyana wish Doris happy birthday. Franco Naro.
General, name my family birthday into us Wadaruma, quick one. Emmanuel Wilson. X1 agency, or more country rep. X1 agency, or Norway, no more country rep, no, Emmanuel Wilson. And my birthday, a very special happy birthday to you. Right, General, my mention free House of Folk for release or more they buy X account. I know on my idea free. Now, just two paragraphs until let me take it again. Accra Book is thrilled to officially announce that it has agreed to release Salem Adams to Al Hilal Omdurman on a permanent transfer deal. The transfer would be signed and sealed subject to the player agreeing on personal terms with the Sudanese club. General said, what kinds of release way coming from Hasselhoek and at this time? I think, sir, it is not only unprofessional, but very reckless and insensitive.
See?
Yes. It is not only unprofessional, but agreed between the two clubs. And what she has a country player and say, you know, my can we until so negotiate. Then they open up the chance for the player to negotiate. A copy him say, player no so catch has for say, means we know what we know. Has as a football club, you don't have to come out officially to announce a sale of a player. And to a Muankasa release, you know, is giving them out. Release is a Omone club nevi. Diaka, and it's a player no ne club no be negotiating no more. I agree. It's a player no ne Omdurman. I agree. It means that a betuma base omun to me agree. Or because why your player. Now where in the world and a football club announced the transfer of the player when deal in your complete. Ubet it is some way, no social media, no journalist, no central for anchor and speculating like this. But for a football club to speculate or to make such a statement, for me, unprofessional.
Yeah.
Why do I say it's reckless? It's reckless in the sense, as a house for Komura fi baby omuda. Omunim baby omuda. E will league him. General, you are lying on the 12th position with 38 points. The other 13 dreams are also 38 to say wow, 2 outstanding games. Yeah. And to potentially has for Betima relegation. Yeah. Look at the matches now can Oboko Tokoria or Sabo nations a wakra. Now about Olympics are for about 7 games on shine da. Oria was aba. Bechem. Abebo Bechem. Look, Sahasi progress it say no more progress here. These 4 matches and we benya 1 point. Enti relegation round. At this time, your key player who announced it, Sawaton. And even disrespectful to the fans or more tries on Bebo to me. I came no.
Did I shock me? Saying has to do with it.
So they are extremely insensitive.
Now we are to us 4 p.m. Na ya twaso. Na Napoli me 1 minute. Less than 1 minute.
Chairman, me that's me am who say time no nye. By chairman, me sro nyambo Sunday. Kotoko mesi omu pa mu ma because any said yes abre match onu ana league ni entimenye by ye sha kotoko back to back a chairman a chance say has for sorry ye sha has back to back a chance say age league no many be chance say ma age league ni entimenye o ba me say chairman say Sunday has for folks say ya me be prema ni mu ha sa to central police station me say Sunday has for folks me the team way Timo ya Sunday or Bo Accra shot on target kwa wa mobino. So timi di be share kotoko wa ha. Me prefer mo nimu ha as that have to ha. Sa to Central Police Station. Me na me come so. Me say I had me na me ko school kakra o me ko. Oh, chama me no net ya. Me just want to pay o ha ya. Chama me say me yo see ade yo. Ade a me nya me nka. House Shakotoko Sunday. Mimi Pole, me prefer that house wa. Sa to Central Police Station because me ko school kakra okukum na me ne man enkra na di agro. Na me ya me se me prefie. Enti no mfrem ya prefie me di ada kukom sesi a. Kukom kro bia no se me di Pole. Omunim ana me free oso ache enti me kondo aprapa. Sunday say ansha na me ya duma Tuesday. Me say me go gidie say e be she. Okay. Enti me say me ayade ameye Sunday
ya record
to ya show mu back to back.
Okay. So has show be we will be a maba be chu.
Me say me ameba me akasa na meba. Okay. Me na meba because ya be bo mapampam ni ahye mu den. Say ya nhya so foka has be call relegation. Because o munya say kim matches na ka no mu di be di agro. Me da se chairman. Enti nyambo Sunday ya show mu ni ahye mu den. Say o munyiro mu.
No nine money entrance ewo extra time jumedi no yedamasi p and then yakwa bro ma na di breaking news no brain yedamasi 2 p.m. DJ KA and so ebeba yakram